and it's gonna be fun today.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Joey's here.
Hey,
I'm here. Yes, we're gonna have a whole load of fun.
I'm sorry by the way, everybody, if I came in a little late there. I have like a very terrible setup. But it's fine.
Okay. If you weren't Scuff, you wouldn't be a VTuber. You'd be a true
That's true, actually.
Ender, that's not nice. You can't say fuck your friend with Calliope. Like, well, you can. You can do it all you want. You can spend 100 points and you can do that. How are you doing, Ender? How are you doing, Vamp? Congrats on being first and second, you guys.
Hi, Taz.
Hope you guys are doing well. I should say second and first. Vamp came first. Ender came second. But dun dun dun.
And to answer your question, Taz, I actually do want to try that idea, making the animation that I did make on Discord with a Yu-Gi-Oh card of the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I think that would be kind of funny.
I choose you.
I choose you.
Pikachu.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. It's okay. It's fine. We're Scuffed. This is what we're here for.
Precisely.
Actually, what we're here for as well is the clean shit from Final Fantasy VII. More specifically, I think this truck over here in the distance, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, we're already in the game. Jeez, I thought we were just chatting. My
Hey,
boy!
hey, how's it going? Welcome.
Hello. Okay, so we're just here. We're starting up with the Midgar special in
Midgar special.
Final. It's like the Final Fantasy DLC for Power Wash Simulator, and Ariel and I spent like a good hour just getting into the game and understanding how it works.
Hello, King McNarly, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow and the pop, pop, pop.
Whoa. Pop.
Pop. Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Joey's quiet. Okay, I will crank him up. That better? Joey, can you speak again? Oh god, that's loud for me now.
Oh no, I gotta turn it down.
Hold on, now I have to fix it on my end. Oh crap.
No! Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
How am I for y'all over here on my side at least?
What I will do is I will just turn this volume up, and then turn your volume and my ears down. All right, Joey, could you say something?
Hello, my name is Joey. I am a janitor.
I think that's good now. Ender, can you give me a heads up? Was that good? It's probably better than it was before. It's good now. Awesome. Thank you, Ender, for the troubleshooting there. Really appreciate it. Now we get to troubleshoot the game audio. I put the game audio pretty quiet. This is what it sounds like. You let me know if it's too loud. I try to make it very quiet. I'm also going to... Yeah, Joe, you keep praying. You keep spraying and praying.
I'm praying for a good day today. That's what is true. Oh,
so
it's gonna be a good stream.
Music.
It's gonna be a good day. Yeah. These walls are clean.
Alright, let me see if
Whoa!
the music track is coming in.
It sounds good. Thank you, Vamp. I appreciate it.
Alright, now I have to fix the audio for my music, and then we'll be good to go.
By the way, we are using Final Fantasy VII Remake Lo-Fi that I had actually discovered in the middle of my work shift earlier today. I really hope it fits the season for today.
Joey did all the music setup. Oh man, I just realized. No wonder my music isn't coming through perfectly. It's coming through in the same mixer as you are because I forgot to change my Opera browser to the music track. Let me do that.
Gosh, the whole entire audio setup you got sounds so complicated. I'm just put it all into one and pray.
It's because I have a Go XLR.
Oh, I need that.
And it has its own audio dials, but the thing about it is it has hardware audio dials, but it also creates the software tracks, so I can independently make the tracks louder for the stream but quieter for me, which is great, so I don't deafen myself, and also vice versa.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys let me know if the music is too loud, too quiet, if the sound is too loud or too quiet, and I will adjust accordingly. In the meantime, we are going to start spraying stuff down with water.
Something
having
in
fun
particular.
spraying me?
Yes,
I'm clean. I'm not a stinky elf today.
Ow!
I'm not a stinky
Gosh,
elf.
you want to start this? You want to start this fight? You want to start this fight? I'm the
Okay,
one with
let's
actual
do this.
experience here. I'm kidding.
Let's
All right,
go into
so
Shinra. I want to
let's see.
explore this a little bit before
I
we
do
start
too.
cleaning this truck. Let's take a look around.
Oh my gosh, it's so lovely in here. Anything to read? No, everything's illegible.
Pictures.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for the Daytona. Oh,
Yo, we're not just doing the truck.
oh gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh,
The
the
bike.
Daytona! The
The
Daytona.
bike is here too. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it is a bike. It's called the Daytona.
Oh, the Daytona. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we start with the Daytona since it is like much
Abso
smaller?
freaking Lily. Is that like the car that? Oh, that's the getaway car that they use as
You are
well.
new to Midgar. Allow me to say a few words of introduction. This is from Reeve. Okay.
Oh, I love Reeve.
Reeve is welcoming us.
Hello, Reeve.
Music is God, but away. Thank you so much, Intertab, for telling me
I
that.
love how you're
Sure.
involved with the story
Director
later
of
on.
Urban planning, responsible for the design of the entire city, including its heart, the Shinra building, in which you're currently working. Oh, thank you, Reeve.
Yay! So we're working for Reeve.
Apparently.
Good. I would like to not be turned into one of Hojo's experiments because we're power washing for some reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Hojo is who he is, but he is Hojo.
Yes.
Welcome back, Taz, by the way.
Oh, there we go.
I
Wait,
actually spent... I was talking back... He was talking to my chat, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I did spend, like, in college when I was, like, going for game design classes, they had us, like, freestyle 3D models. And I 3D modeled the Daytona.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, if I ever find the photo to it, I'll send it to you right away. Because
Yes,
it's
please, I'd
not
love to see
bad
that.
looking. Hey, game, stop.
Ramming spike cleaned, 25 cents. You get
You
a quarter of spike.
Clean. Clean.
You know, after that building we were working on together when we were preparing for this is just obscenely easy.
I know, right? It's gonna... wait until we get to, like, the later
Oh, yeah.
portions. I'm so glad they made it. They let us go ahead and have fun with this Daytona. You
Yeah.
are clean now, child. Clean!
Clean the bike. I love the satisfying ching.
It is
when you
very
hit the,
satisfying.
Yeah. Oh, hello, like spike.
I see you in there, dirt. Pretending that you're not dirt.
Yeah, you're not getting away from us.
Come over here. Joey's got a thing or two about dirt like you. Yeah, yeah, gotcha.
Joey's janitorial instincts are kicking in.
It's coming out great. I see you in there. Don't pretend. I see you there as well. I mean, just dirt all
You're not
inside
tied,
of
we will
this.
destroy you.
Okay, so there's still pieces that are dirty. Where are you?
Daddy bike. I love seeing it just light up every time we clear one.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the power watcher again.
Well, this bike is definitely getting the hose again.
You clean now? Getting there. There's like ins and outs and underneaths.
Ah, thank you for the lurk, Ender.
Woo! How is everybody? I hope your day's going well, by the way.
Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Hello to you, Taz, by the way, over on Ender's side. I mean, Joey's side. I don't know why I said Ender. Ender was in my draft.
Yes, I am also known as Ender, colloquially known as Ender, on different sorts of
Ender
sites.
games.
It was a whole ruse. I was Ender all along.
The Ender of dirt. That's what a janitor is, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, custodian work it just never gets the appreciation it deserves.
Oh, yeah.
It's honest work, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it, and they definitely should get the appreciation, for sure.
I always appreciate other janitors, especially for the amount of hard work that they do for everything.
Yep.
You tried cleaning up puke before? It's not fun.
Ugh. I have two cats. Of course I have.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, cats do it for fun.
Oh, of course they do.
They're
It's like
I'm
their
in the
favorite.
I'm in the mood to puke here. I think I will.
All right, I'm searching. Oh, I keep seeing something. Air intake. Where are you? Never mind. It's done.
All right, so let's see. I'm looking at the The screen we have
here we
do
go.
the ramming spike suspensions. No, I'm sorry. The rear light is 95% done, and the rear guard is 98% done.
I'm kind of
Other than
looking
that,
at
we
it.
finished.
I know.
The rear light and the rear guard.
Where are you?
Ah,
Oh,
there you
done.
go.
So
And
where's this
there we go.
real? Well,
Bike is done.
woohoo! I love you, Daytona.
Oh, it's a beautiful looking bike.
I know, right? The
Yeah.
fact that they really made it look wonderful for Final Fantasy
it's
VII
great.
Remake.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
no,
great.
and remake is amazing.
Oh, I know. Oh, sweet. I love how when you clean that off, and immediately it's just like, wah! Light.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yes, let's get this going.
It
All right.
can see! It's oh gosh, that is so nice. Come over here. Come over here. Look at this real quick. Go ahead and clean this other red light off. See what I'm looking at.
Oh, nice.
That is
They're like
really
strawberries.
satisfying. It really does look like strawberries.
I expect either Heidegger or Public Security or Professor Hojo of Research and Development to call upon your services at some point. Hojo?
I don't want Hojo. Could you
We just talked
Heidegger?
about
We can
Hojo.
deal with. I can clean up blood fine, but when it comes to Hojo, I don't know what I'm cleaning up.
It's going to turn into visceral clean up duty very quickly.
What will you clean up today? I don't know. I hope it's human.
Due to the highly secretive nature of their jobs, as well as eccentric personalities, I recommend not making any ripples, let alone waves, when working for them.
I recommend not working for them at all, actually.
Yes, let's just not work at them at all, please.
Well, given that the game's telling us about, please be careful about working with these individuals, we're going to be working for them.
Yeah, probably.
Without a doubt in my mind.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that.
Gosh, Hojo has a weird story, too.
Mm-hmm. I liked oh, hello, Black Spike. I liked they really made him out to be even creepier in the remake.
Oh,
Like, as far as his design and stuff.
Now,
Now, onto the vehicles itself. Yes, Reeve, tell us.
Tell me about this wonderful vehicle, which is an old, like, Japan exclusive.
The motorcycle is a hardy Daytona, highly maneuverable and powerful by our company's first V-type DOHC engine. Interesting. Ivana, what's up? Hoy hoy, how's it going? Going well. We're watching Final Fantasy VII stuff. Joey and I are doing Power Wash Simulator together. This engine is the same as used in the small aircraft. So it does 0 to 60 in I see we've already arrived.
I see we've already arrived.
0 to 60
I
see
got
we've already
it.
arrived.
I get it. Reeves got a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Well, he
Reeves.
should, considering later stuff.
Oh,
No
absolutely.
spoilers to
Oh,
anybody who hasn't
yeah,
played
you
original Final
right.
Fantasy.
You right. Oh, I'm gonna love that when we get to that place with that character. Oh, I cannot wait. We do see a snippet of that character too in part 1.
Yes, we do.
How did you react to it?
Oh, just, fangirling. Like,
Oh, of course,
oh my
of
God,
course.
It's the thing.
It's the thing. And if you know, you
this
know.
thing.
You
Yes,
know.
you know, exactly.
Exactly. I do plan to do like a full playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake again, but this time on stream.
I thought about doing it, but I have found that streaming high graphic games, like I have a really good graphics card. Like I said, it's no problem for me to play these type of games, but when I stream them, my CPU just says no.
Yeah, we did talk about that too.
Yeah.
That
Shinder
CPU
Hauler
has
is a
an
classic
attitude.
all-purpose vehicle that has been integral part of city life. Sorry, I'm reading aloud the lore when.
Oh,
we get
please
those
tell
messages.
me more.
Yes.
Reeve.
While it may look clunky and unstable with its three-wheel design, I assure you its appearance believes its true power. Ivana says, yeah, that happens to me too. Yeah, it's I can play high, like I have a 3060, which isn't a great car, but it's a pretty good powerhouse of a car for,
There you
a budget 30 series card. And my only real issue is when I stream, it tends to tank my models. The game's fine, so I played around and was able to get my model to work somewhat decently for this.
Yeah.
But my CPU is running at like 100% right now, so there is a little bit of lag here and there.
The CPU just has an opinion. Don't mind it.
Yeah, my CPU is the oldest thing in my computer, so everything else I've replaced everything else. Everything else is easy to replace.
All right, Dit, where do you think you hiding? You think you hiding, but you ain't. Oh, he's done.
I love the way that the trunk of this truck looks like a little boat.
Ooh, let me see it. Oh, it
Like
does.
when you're standing in it from this angle, it looks like a boat.
Which angle are we looking at? Oh, okay. Like in the... Oh, okay. Oh, it does look like a boat. Oh,
Yeah, like a little boat.
it's good. Could we possibly see the regalia get cleaned? Oh, dude, if they had Final Fantasy 15, I would be all over that regalia.
There we go.
The regalia is a wonderful looking car.
Oh, we're almost done.
You know the regalia, Ariel?
Yes, the big car from Final Fantasy 15, the one that can fly as well.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, when you get enough upgrades, yeah.
Yeah. I love the regalia. It's a wonderful looking car.
By the way, I don't know if you knew this,
What?
but if you hit the right mouse button, it will auto stream. That way, you don't have to hold down the button.
Ah.
I don't know if you-
Life is now different.
Okay, apparently you did. Okay, cool. I was like, don't know if you knew that yet, but it has saved my life a number of times since I figured it out. Also, the R button switches your stream from horizontal to vertical.
Yep. It's very nifty.
You'd be very surprised how long it took me to figure that one out as well.
Alright, I know I did see something that said it still had stuff. The monster truck version. Oh, yeah. The off-road version of the Regalia. I think they called it the Regalia D?
Regalia D.
Somewhere around that
I remember the
ballpark.
off-road version.
Okay, so this wheel still has... Yeah, that's what I thought. So this one's called the Hauler, then. Well, that's true, because
Yeah,
it does haul pretty well. In fact, you could say it hauled butt really, really, really good.
That's true, it did, didn't it?
It did.
This headlight right here is... There it is. The back of it was
Oh.
99%. Alright, where are we at?
What are we
Look
looking
at
at?
the
Okay,
list.
so the trailer's still dirty. I'm looking for whatever it is.
Let's see here. The bumper is at 95%. The bumper guard's at 85%. The cab panel is at 94%. One of the door handles needs to be cleaned. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay.
I found you, child. Don't take that at a... They said what I said, don't take that... Oops.
I found you.
I have found you. What you doing all dirty? Ah, nice. The license plate. Look at that license plate. SA-37 kanji.
SA-37 random kanji, yep.
Yeah.
If
Let's
you can read
see.
kanji
It's
and you're in the
99.
chat, feel free to let us
99%.
know.
Yeah, the Regalia D. I knew it. I paid attention to when I played the game. What you doing here? Okay, the Hauler bumper seems to be dirty for some reason.
License
Almost
plate, rubber guard
done.
clean. There you go, you got it.
There's one more.
Once we get to the last three things, there it is. Cab panel, rear, it'll have a checklist in the last three. Windshield wiper, okay.
Windshield wiper.
There we go, got it.
Easy.
Rear
The
wheel mount.
Rear mount. All the way down here. It's probably like really behind it, but it's hard to get to the behind. Show yourself, Dit.
You have to go
Ah,
prone.
found you.
Oh, I see
Thought
something
I-
over here, too.
Well, I did.
Got it.
Boom.
All right, and now the cab panel.
Cab panel.
Which is
So
the
that
cab
must be the
panel?
front. Cab panel. Where you at? Are you like down here? That's the tray bed.
Here, I'll make
Cab
it.
window.
I'll make a blink.
Cab
Let's see.
panel. Cab. That's a roof. The cab panel. Cab panel. Cab panel. 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 Oh, found it. I think it's the window panel. Oh, it's this. It's just the wall, not the window.
Oh, okay. Let's see which one of us gets it. We probably won't even know we're both spraying it at the same time. One of us will get it. There we go.
Boom. We're done.
All right, that one's complete.
That was
Let's hit
wonderful.
escape, and you'll see the little fast.
What does Reeve have to say? Tell
Yeah, it
me.
looks like you damaged the car. We didn't damage the car. It's fine. It's fine.
What is about damaging the car? I would never.
It looks like we were damaging the car. No, we didn't.
No, we were gremlins. There's a difference.
All right, next one is the Scorpion Sentinel.
You love the Regalia F? Yeah, I love the Regalia F too. It's a wonderful
I'm gonna-
looking thing.
I'm going
Hated
to read
landing it, though.
aloud our next story.
Yes.
From Heidegger.
Oh no.
Shinra Warehouse. Reeve tells me you're quite the shot.
Mm.
Quite the shot. Shame those skills are wasted on cleaning up literal filth instead of the enemies of the state, but no matter. As head of public security, my job is to keep the city safe, and one of the most effective ways to do that is through the deployment of devastating weaponry. My Scorpion Sentinel can snuff out insurgents before they can even start reaching for their white flag. Professor Hojo thinks his test subjects could quell riots better than heavy weapons platform. To prove just how wrong he is, I propose a challenge for him. If one of his juiced up lab rats could even scratch my Sentinel, I'd volunteer to be the next test subject. I have no doubt my machine stood the test of time. I stood against his mewling varmints, but I still need the Sentinel to be washed down. After all, isn't it what its beloved scientific process? Isn't what his I can't read this. After all, isn't that what his beloved scientific process calls for? Evidence. Okay. There. I got through it, I promise. You
did good.
Yeah.
I blinked out of existence in the middle of it, but I heard everything.
So you and I are now going into the hangar to watch this Scorpion Sentinel.
Oh, the Scorpion Sentinel!
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I love the Scorpion Sentinel. They did a really good design of it at the beginning.
Looks like we have a scaffold and a little...
Oh, lovely. Look at you. Look at you. This. It looks like it was just left in the middle of Wutai and then just molded.
Yeah, I know. I like the copper style, like...
I'm spraying its butt.
Yeah.
I'm spraying its butt. Oh, that's so look. Nice butt. Nice butt you got going on here, sir. Yes. Can I just say?
It's got a little wheel. Nice little wheel at the front.
I hope we do the Super Soul, the Airbuster next.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or the Crab Warden. But they won't. And that makes me sad. If there was any way to actually just power wash all the bosses, I would. Aside from Weiss, every boss. Aside from Weiss the Immaculate and Sephiroth, I am not power washing them. Pretty sure they would kill me before I even had the chance.
Exactly. How dare you power wash our filth? There we go. Leg gripper, done.
A boss in Final Fantasy 15 like the Scorpion Sentinel? Ah, man. I don't think so. There were Magitech bosses, but they weren't very prevalent in the game, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, just one step at a time. Gosh, I better be paid an absorbent amount of gil for all this hard work we're putting in.
I know, right?
Power washing a giant mech with the hazard of getting crushed is no easy job.
Nope, not at all. And plus the fact that the even wash, the mech still has a bunch of like rust spots on it, just as part of its natural design.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to tell what is dirt without hitting the tab button. And
this mech. Oh hey, it's moving. It's actually moving. Hold on. Did I see? Yes! Its claws. There are parts and pieces of it that are still alive.
Hey, you're right. It is.
It's got claws that... Yeah, the claws are opening up and closing. Oh, that's so neat.
Look, Joey, if you look up, you can see the actual top of the Shinra building poking up.
Oh, that's so cool. I love this game now.
Oh, yeah. This game is great. Oh, the little seeker... thing right up here.
Oh, wait.
That thing right there.
Oh!
It moves too.
Oh, its little head is moving.
Yeah, every once in a while. Oh, and this is moving too.
Let me up there. I want to see. I want to look at it. Let me see you.
Let me clean this. Oh, it's turning around.
I'm in love.
This is so cool. Is it following me? Oh no, it's just random. Okay.
Yeah, it's just walking. It's just looking around, doing its thing.
It's one of those paintings where it's always looking at you.
Oh yeah. Or the owl that always looks straight at you. You know the one, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It was in the Walmart where I used to live.
You used to live in a Walmart?
I used to live in a Walmart. Yes. Put that canon lore right there. Joe used to live in a Walmart.
It's done. Book it.
You caught me. I was always Walmart baby. Anyway. So,
But,
there was a Walmart that had an owl inside the roof. And it was a fake owl, of course. Oh,
Yeah.
whoa. So the owl, I would see it in the roof, and it was, like, in the corner of the whole entire establishment. So every time I would look up to it, it would stare me down, and I was, like, 5 or 6, and I would stare back at it like, I know you're not alive, but I swear to gosh, if you jump down, I'm running. Yeah.
I know you're eager to know about the Sentinel's myriad capabilities. Its tail is far deadlier than the gnat of the creature it gets modeled after, and its 6 tapered legs let it get straight to the point, if you will.
Is it modeled
And as
after
for
the
those craven
material
foes
hunter?
who want to shoot the Scorpion at a distance, it has a Mark 98 cannon and Mark 99 launchers. How many marks did they go through before they figured it out?
I don't know.
98 and 97, apparently.
This leg gripper is still not clean. Why do you refuse? Which part of you is still dirty?
That's something I ask myself the whole time. I mean, all the time. Which part of you is still dirty? You're supposed to be a say-so idol.
No, it's perfectly fine to be a little unsay-so. I am
Yeah.
PG-13 now, by the way.
I'm they have PG-13 now. I'm say-so if I say so. Exactly.
That's how it works, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. If
I'm
you
taking
claim
this-
it, therefore you are. You
mine.
think, therefore you are. Oh, my game just did the thing you were talking about earlier, where
Yeah, it's a little
it just-
glitchy.
Yeah, just yoinks to the sky. You're like, oh, hello, I'm looking upward now. That's actually how I discovered the Shinra building at the top over there. I was like, oh,
Oh!
okay, I'm now looking at this.
Oh!
Yep.
I see you down there. Pretending you're not dead, but you are. That's what I thought!
I heard a ching ching.
I am cleaning.
The sound of dirt getting destroyed and.
This
served
is
up
what I
as-
live for.
Yes. It is your
Legit.
lore, after all.
It is my lore. Whee. Clean. Oh, it's so nice. I wonder if they created the models from scratch themselves, or they were given the models.
That's a good question. I couldn't even fathom to, speculate.
Gosh, my ADHD keeps turning me away from the part I'm focusing on. Just like I like
Oh,
to
that happens to me
clean.
all the time. I'll be working on some part, and I'm like, oh, let's clean this real quick, and then suddenly I'm working on an entirely different part of the machine. So,
You'll never get anything done if you don't focus.
well, I mean, as long as I'm cleaning it,
That is really where it matters,
eventually
right?
I will get to the point where I'm cleaning the part that I was going. for.
Eventually, I'll remember that I was working on it, right?
Yeah. As long as
Let's
I'm
see
still
this-
cleaning something.
Yeah. The leg hinges. Ah,
Yeah, the hinges are annoying, that's for sure.
yeah. Gosh, this lo-fi is really making this whole thing feel really nice.
Yeah, I know.
How much do you think scammers make? I don't know. Probably nothing. Knowing how the
Probably
world
make
has
it
gotten
not
smart.
doing it. They wouldn't do it if it wasn't successful at least 1% of the time. Because think about it. Scammers go after, let's just say they go after 100 people. Okay? That's low. You know they go after more than that. But let's say that a scammer goes after 100 people. Let's say 1% of that is successful. 1%. That's one person, okay? Now multiply that, okay? Like, let's say they go after a couple thousand people, which is closer to more realistic. 1% of that is now, it's like 10s, 20s, 30s. It's way too many people.
Yeah.
All it takes is a couple successful scams to be a successful scammer.
Oof.
Scammers make enough money and bullshit to keep doing it. It's sad, but it's true. It's really awful because you think about the scams that, I get scam emails all the time, like spam emails, And I'm like, how does anybody fall for this? But then I think to myself, well, somebody does. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. I mean, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It sucks. I feel bad for the people that it happens to. And it doesn't mean that you're dumb because it happened to you or anything like that, because these scammers can get pretty freaking smart.
Yeah.
What's up?
It
These
takes
scammers can get pretty clever these days.
Yeah.
Have you gotten the Steam scam yet, Joey? It's the whole reason my Steam profile is now private.
I don't think so, no. I am getting a lot of, like, GFX artists on Twitter, though.
Yeah.
That's happened immediately today.
That's the common VTuber scammer thing. Oftentimes what they'll do is use stolen art for their references, and then they'll try to offer up their services. Steam scam? Go on. Yes. All right, so Joker, I'll tell you about the Steam scam. So basically, people will take a photo, or they'll take a screenshot of your profile, and then they'll like Photoshop it into like various trading scams and shit. Or they'll basically clone your profile as a different profile, and they'll try to say, "Oh, I accidentally reported you. I meant to report this person. I guess they cloned your profile. So I think Steam is going to close down your profile because I accidentally reported you." Obviously, that's not something that can happen. Steam, and they'll say you're going to need to contact Steam support on. And they'll give you like a Discord name. I mean, obviously, that should be the first red flag is Steam doesn't handle their shit through Discord.
Yeah, basically. They're a professional company.
Yup, exactly.
Held together by the good Lord Gaben.
Yeah, and they don't operate under a ban first, research later, thing. At least I don't think they do.
Yeah, they're supposed to be very peculiar about it, because they got like thousands upon millions of people who play their games all the time. If they were just doing the ban first, ask questions later, it would be horrible.
It would. Joker says, had a bitch ass try that, told me it wasn't me. Told him, wasn't me, sucks to be you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I was like, oh, looks like you're the wrong person. Or I think I caught him with the, I'm not going to fall for that. Try again later or something. I don't know what it was. I just immediately after removed them though. But ever since then, I've set my profile to private because they can't do that if your profile's private. So
that's true, actually.
Yeah. So, and I don't really need it to be public unless I only make it public just so I can quickly check like things like Steam database and whatnot, because your profile has to be public to look at Steam database. Like do like game randomizers or what's it called, to see how much your Steam library is worth or something like that.
But you can find out how much.
Boring.
You can find out how much your Steam library is worth.
Oh yeah, if you go to Steam database, you can it'll look at your account and it'll tell you basically how much money is your games are basically worth. Now, it doesn't say how much you spent on them, obviously, because you could have gotten a game on sale, you could have got it part of a Humble Bundle, you could have gotten it for free, who knows? But it'll tell you, like, basically the net worth of all the games at base price, currently priced.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it makes it seem like I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on games, which probably isn't too far from the truth, but...
I mean, you spent a lot of your time on Steam, so, like, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I have a Steam Deck, I freaking love my Steam Deck. I owned a Steam Deck for a total of 1 week before I was like, okay, this is the best handheld I've ever owned in my entire life. And that's saying a lot because I love Nintendo handhelds. That said, I still love my Switch and my 3DS, like, immensely. Right now I'm replaying through Fire Emblem Fates on 3DS.
Oh, you loved Fire Emblem too?
Oh, I freaking adore Fire Emblem. And here's the thing.
Did you get to try Engage yet?
Huh?
Have you tried Engage yet?
Oh, I've already beaten it.
Don't you spoil it, I think.
Oh, I won't spoil it, don't worry. But yeah, I've been replaying through Fates because Fates is one of my favorites, and there's also a third storyline that I never really got around to finishing. I did Conquest and Conquest and Birthright, but I didn't do Revelations.
Ah, yes.
So, yours is $5,900 in Canadian money.
Can I have that?
Canadian bills.
Can I have?
That's awesome.
Can I have that? Can I have that? Can I have it?
Yeah, can I have some?
You can have some. You got a lot of money, you might as well share.
So I was playing Fire Emblem Fates on my 3DS. I was playing it on my Steam Deck, because I do have the emulator on my Steam Deck as well. But I was like, I'm just gonna play it on my 3DS because, one, 3D. The new 3DS actually has a pretty decent 3D sensor, so it doesn't make my head hurt when I play it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
two, I have all the DLC. I don't have the DLC on the emulator, so I was like, I'm gonna play with the DLC.
I'm near the scorpion tail.
But yeah, I've been replaying on my 3DS, but I do have, I've got my fair share of fun games on the deck to play as well. One of my favorite games to play on the Steam Deck that isn't a Steam game is probably Holocure, though.
Yeah, that's an indie game.
Yes, and it's so fun. It runs so great on the Steam Deck. It's because the Steam Deck runs with a custom version of Vulkan. I mean, not Vulkan, I'm sorry. A custom version of Linux that uses Vulkan for running games and stuff. And a lot of games will run just fine on it. Like, Holocure is not, out for Linux, but it'll run on Vulkan just fine.
Oh.
Technically, it's more than that because I have games that aren't available on Steam because of so it can't calculate. That's true. I have some games that aren't on Steam anymore anyway. I mean, it's also. I think I have Alice. I don't know if Alice and Return to Madness is. I think Return to Madness was the name. Is still on Steam or not? I'll have to check.
It's kind of sad that they've been removing games. Ah, yes, the antenna. That's what I'm missing.
Speaking of the Steam Deck, now since I'm on the topic of it, did you know that they're enabling their ray tracing enabling is coming in the next update?
Ooh, that sounds nice.
This little handheld can do ray tracing. It's ridiculous.
So what is ray tracing? That's mine. I'm curious about.
So ray tracing is, in a nutshell, and this is a bad definition of it. I highly suggest. I'll send you a video that basically defines it a little bit easier and more technically, but as well as keeping it, down. But I'll give you like the dumb person version of it. It's basically real time lighting and shadows. So, for instance, most shadows are kind of rendered through the game engine, right?
Yeah.
With ray tracing, it mimics light and how light hits a source to create those shadows in real time. So the shadows are more realistic. The lighting bouncing off of reflections and stuff are more realistic because it's actually going off of a source. So, like, for instance, right now where we're standing, this game is designed so that the light source, let's say, is that moon and all these spotlights.
Yeah.
But you notice that the shadows are only rendered in one direction, despite the fact that these light sources are coming from different directions.
Yeah.
So if this were ray traced, that wouldn't be the case. It would use the light sources as a source of light. Like, they would program the light sources as a source of light, and you would actually see the shadows accordingly.
Ah.
Instead of programming the shadows individually. That's the dumb explanation of it. There's a more complex... Joker will probably know. Joker knows way more about this stuff than me. Joker says, ray tracing is a way to create realistic 3D images using computer software that simulates how light interacts with virtual objects to create shadows, reflections, and other lighting effects. The computer uses complex math to calculate how light behaves, resulting in incredibly realistic images. That's a much better explanation.
That is a way better explanation, but it was still, like, the dumb person explanation still did a good job on its own.
Yeah. But anyway, I've become obsessed with it ever since I got a card that was capable. Actually, ever since I got my Series X and played with ray tracing for the first time on my Xbox, I've just been obsessed with it. I'm like, oh, everything was so good.
Yeah.
So ever since I did that, and I got a cheap. When I say cheap, I mean a budget for ray tracing card. I got a 3060, which can do ray tracing. I've just been seeing games with it, and I'm like, I just want to see other games with it now. It's not everything, and I don't think Unreal Engine 4 can do it. Am I incorrect in that, Joker? I know Unreal 5 can, but I don't know if Unreal 4 does ray tracing.
That is an excellent question, because I don't know.
Joker says, ray tracing is a rendering technique used in computer graphics to simulate the behavior of light in a virtual environment. Works by tracing the path of the light rays as they interact with objects in the scene, accounting
hence
for
the name.
reflection, refraction, and other phenomena. This is done through a series of calculations of algorithms that determine the color intensity of each pixel in the final image. That's a more long-winded but even better explanation. Not sure about Unreal 4 yet. For some reason, I think Unreal 4 isn't compatible with ray tracing, but I could 100% be wrong. The reason I say that is because games like Elden Ring, for instance, do not have ray tracing, but it also is not run in Unreal 5 engine. I have seen people who will take a game like Dark Souls 3 and then like say Dark Souls 3 in Unreal 5, and they'll have like a tech demo of it. And I've noticed that is when the ray tracing comes in. So maybe ray tracing is just not enabled in Unreal 4. I don't know. Someone would have to correct me on that.
I'd have to take a look because it's actually I did a lot of like work with Unreal 5 or Unreal 4, so like I'd have to look. I don't know where to find it though. That's the next thing. I can put.
I'm sure you can just Google it. Yeah. Probably could just Google is ray tracing. Does Unreal 4 have the ability to do ray tracing? I mean, like I said, Steam Deck can do it now for games that have it. Like Doom Eternal, for instance, has ray tracing. Doom Eternal is super optimized when it comes to ray tracing. And it's actually going to be the first ray tracing enabled game officially. I say officially because people have unofficially enabled ray tracing on the Steam Deck way before this because it does have the hardware capability. But yeah, the Steam Deck is officially doing ray tracing ability for its next OS update, with Doom Eternal being the first official game on it. Excited to see that.
Tell you what,
I've seen the screenshots. It runs at a steady 30 frames per second, which on a handheld looks fine, but it runs at a steady 30 frames per second in ray tracing, which is pretty amazing for a handheld.
Yeah, tell you what, this whole thing is I fell. This whole thing is getting really tough. It's a lot of details.
We're at 76% clean though, so we're making a good progress.
Hey, you know what? That is good, at least.
Yeah, but the good thing about the Steam Deck and why it runs games so well, like I can play Elden Ring on it just fine, and it looks beautiful and it runs really smooth, is because like it only has to run things at like 1280 by 720 or 700 or something like that. So because that resolution, because of that resolution limit right there, the games look great at lower resolution. It's just good. One example is like, all right, so if you have a monitor that is 1080p and that's its max resolution, and you run a game at 1080p, it looks great. But if you go over to a 2560 by 1440 monitor and you put that monitor in 1080p, it's going to look completely worse. The 1080p is going to look blurry and out of focus. And it's not because 1080p is worse. It's not because the monitor is worse. It's the screen size and its native resolution. It's really weird. Like,
it does sound strange.
If I put my 1080p monitor, which is let's say my left monitor, because it is my left monitor, if I put that to 720p, things look really blurry. But if I look at 720p on, say, my and Joker's right, screen size does come into play, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Like native resolution on a screen comes into play as well as the screen's actual size itself. So
Look how clean you look. You look adorable.
There.
Let's get under that hood. See you all cleaned up and nice looking.
Get you ready for the ball.
Get you ready for the ball. And
Yes.
What is that place called again? I've forgotten. Get you back to your reactor guarding duties.
There you go.
That way, when you
buys car detailing simulator and watches cars, is that an actual thing? Is that an actual game? I'm interested. My display tablet's only 1080p, but it's about 11 inches. Yeah, so 1080p probably looks super sharp on that.
Whee!
All right, where are you hiding?
Thank you, Sandy. I will. That came through kind of quiet for some reason. Oh, it's because I have my system thing low. There we go.
It's all good.
It didn't come through quiet on me, but you guys. But I'm sure it can do it. And I must stretch. I must stretch for Sandy.
Good stretch. Good stretch.
Sandy is coming in and doing her her point dump as often. Card Details Simulator is $10. Oh, it's an actual game? Okay, I guess I know what I'm getting on payday.
Hi, Sandy. How you doing today?
And Sandy took third. Congrats on third, Sandy. Hello. How you doing, darling? Sandy is good people. Can I get a shout out for Sandy?
Please and thank you.
Yes, can you please do a shout out for Sandy, Joker? If you don't mind.
Doing so much work over here.
Also, if you guys haven't already, thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, oh, we're gonna get a Sandy clip.
Ooh.
Oh, Sandy playing Pokemon.
Which one?
Pokemon, is this Sword and Shield or is this?
Could be Scarlet.
Oh, that was Scarlet. Yeah, that was Scarlet.
Yeah. The new one.
Sydney said, "Oh no! Oh no! No! No!" Yeah, it was a short clip. It's a short clip. Sorry, we have a command for the non-clip ones. It's exclamation point sh. I usually use the clips for raids and use the sh for non-raids. But I guess it's no problem. I mean, it was a short clip, no big deal. How are you doing? How far did you finish Pokemon Scarlet / Violet, Danny? Are you excited for the DLC?
Share with the class.
Yeah, share with the class. Yep, you did finish it. Good. Okay, cool.
Tell us your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, what's your favorite? You had my favorite Pokemon there in that clip too, because that's my favorite. Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon. It's funny. The DLC shrugs debating. If you mean about the DLC, I feel the same way. Like, I saw the DLC trailer and I was just like, I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I saw the DLC trailer and I was not very impressed.
I didn't see it.
I don't know, it just, to me, it doesn't, I don't know, they're not showing enough yet, so maybe I'll get impressed later. But, also, I never did finish the raids that they had with the new Paradox Pokemon and stuff. I got the Paradox one, I haven't gotten the future one, whatever the other one was. Yeah. Eevee till the day you die. You like Eevee? Understandable. Do you like any of the evolutions like better, or do you just like Eevee by itself? Because if we're talking evolutions, my favorite is Sylveon.
I love Espeon.
Espeon's good too.
I prefer the shiny version of Espeon, even though that shiny version is never well loved.
Oh, you talking about the pink Espeon? Is that what it is? It's pink?
It's actually green, like an emerald green.
That's right. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
It's fine.
I like the shiny Sylveon as well, like the light blue. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe because I can't pick between my children. There you go. I'm working on the tail right now. Oh, I hear some dings.
There's a lot of dings going on here.
Yeah.
86%.
I'm about to jump on top of this tail. Let me take the leap of faith here.
Do it.
Whee!
Slay the wyvern.
I missed. Okay, no worries. No worries.
How could you miss? It was 5 feet in front of you. Hey, Melon.
It's okay. I can get back
quite
on top of it. I'm just gonna clean the actual front part now that I'm here.
It is indeed wet in here. Thank you for letting me know. Look out! I'm soaking wet. Okay, didn't meet the.
Oh wow! Context.
No. I meant to say that my clothes are wet. That came out instead. My shirt's wet. There you go. Everybody put that in. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
I catch anybody clipping that, I'm going to hunt you down.
As Ina would say, phrasing.
Phrasing!
Yep. Such a wet sticker. Yes. You can't stick wet stickers on anything. They just keep falling right off.
Oh, no.
Get on here.
The underbelly has been cleaned. Like the cute little underbelly. Oh.
I wish this thing would stop moving for just a second so I could jump on it.
No, keep moving. Make things complicated.
Yeah, it is. And this is it's not as bad as the what is it? What is the thing? The carousel? Not the carousel. the thing that goes up, goes in a circle, and you sit on it, and it goes up and down, like in a little circle.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Somebody please tell me what the name of that stupid thing carnival ride is. It's like the most common carnival ride in the world, and I can't seem to remember the name.
I was half listening. What was it again?
It's not a carousel. It's the one that... See, all right, think of it. All right. A merry-go-round is horizontal, right? So now take the merry-go-round and then flip it horizontal instead.
Oh.
Vertical instead. My pony... What are you going with this joke? You're all over the place.
I think I know what you're talking about. They go by so many names. A Ferris wheel.
Yes. Ferris wheel. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, there's a Ferris wheel that you have to power wash in one of these episodes.
Gosh, that sounds levels. Like I don't want to ever touch it.
Well, the funny thing is the Ferris wheel is on, so you have to like stop it and then start it to get the various levels of it clean.
Oh, sweet. Actually, I'm into that.
Yeah,
that's better.
Arm. Wait. Oh shit.
Oh.
I didn't realize I could interact with this thing. Hold on.
How many other things can we interact with?
I'm checking right now.
Show me what you can do, sweetie. Show me what you can do.
Maybe it's just the arms. Okay, but still, that was super cool.
Aww.
Uh-oh, Joker's writing a book. Here we go. The water splashed everywhere as Joey Stickers diligently power washed the colossal robot before.
All right, come on.
His clothes were drenched with hair, and his hair was slick with moisture, and his face glistening in the sun. With every blast of water, the robot's metal exterior gleamed brighter, as it was breathing new life. Despite the deluge, Jerry Sticker's spirits remained high, for he knew that his work would bring joy to many who would marvel at the robot's newfound splendor.
That was actually really sweet. I liked it.
Joker is like the inventor of some of the best copy pastas lately on my stream. And I mean, they're not like copy pastas, they're just like little mini stories, but like they could be copy pastas if you wanted them to be. That would be amazing.
It's really good. I liked it. Can I have that? But can I have it as an actual plaque in the middle of my room, so every time I wake up I can look at it and be like,
there you go.
That was me.
I was cleaning the robot.
I was cleaning the robot. What were you doing?
I was cleaning the robot too.
Oh yeah, whatever.
What the robot doing?
What the robot doing?
I almost fell off the arm when I interacted with it by accident. Up it goes.
Let me up. Let me up.
I love that the robot is like still on. This doesn't seem like safe.
Yeah, in hindsight, when you really think about it, when drenching a robot like this and with so much water is not exactly a good idea.
Yeah, I mean...
But it is military tech, so I think it's meant to be deluged in the first place.
Joker said totally didn't buy just buy the car detailing DLC sim with DLC. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that. Like I said, when I get paid.
Gotta get paid.
I do love me some sim games.
Yeah.
I've been really enjoying Electrician Simulator until I came across the annoyance of running out of inventory space.
Ah, so you're an exhaust. I read that as bust, and I was like, what? Well, that kind of sucked. The series I was watching is only doing a recap episode. Aw, I'm sorry, Taz. Well, yeah. Early when we were talking about scam callers, Taz, in particular, had gotten a scam call from someone random. And I asked him, and I swear, this was so funny to me when he explained it. He asked, do you have a job? And Taz says, no. And immediately they hang up. I'm like,
that's a good way to get rid of them.
That is a really good way to get rid of them. It's kind of funny.
That's like, as soon as they start doing their spiel, like you say, let me stop you right there, I'm poor.
Yeah.
You're barking up the wrong tree, buddy. This tree has no leaves or fruit. It's barely got limbs.
I didn't even get to say goodbye. It was like, that was rude.
I just wanted to talk to you.
I have nobody to talk to. You wanted someone who had a job?
Edgar says, I like simulator games, but I want to learn practical skills with them. It's like a requirement. I always put in the back of my mind. I guess it's because I want to learn how to be... I want to learn best being And so this is the way to learn something practical. Yeah. And calls this armpit cleaner simulator. Ooh, gross.
Ew.
Also, that would be really quick. That'd be a really quick game. Also, hello, Encall. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Let's not do that.
Right. I'm going to take this and just carry it over here.
Wanted to call back and ask for a job. You could have. Would have been hilarious if you actually got the job afterwards. It's like, hi.
Like, hey, can I work for you guys? I want to scam
bored.
people too.
I'm bored. I'm like really bored, and I actually don't have a job. Can y'all do something for me here? Asking for me.
I'll call anyone. I don't care. I just want to hear human voices. Okay, I'm just so lonely.
Help me.
Help me, please.
You were the first human contact I've had for centuries.
Oh my god, it's a real human.
Oh man. So, Ariel, you told me with your first Final Fantasy game, right? What was your first Final Fantasy game? I think it was 8.
Oh, no.
Tell me.
My first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy 2 on Super Nintendo, aka Final Fantasy 4 now.
On the Super Nintendo?
Yes.
It was called Final Fantasy 2 on the Super Nintendo.
Yes, it was. Absolutely.
Strange.
That was my first Final Fantasy game. Remember, I'm a boomer elf. I'm over 300 years old. I've
You
experienced
didn't have to
things
mention that.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I accept
I'm not
being
judging
a boomer
you.
elf.
I'm not. I'm just messing around at this point.
I know.
So,
But yeah, that was the first one I played. The first I enjoyed it, but when Final Fantasy 6 came out, aka Final Fantasy 3 when it came out on Super Nintendo, I was just smitten. That is such a good game. It easily became my favorite one. 7 was good too. I liked 7. I remember when I had my PlayStation and I played 7, I was expecting something different. Like it weirded me out that you only had 3 people in your party instead of 4. Because all the games before then you could have 4 people. It weirded me out that it wasn't pixel anymore and it was 3D. It weirded me out that it was like way more technological based even than Final Fantasy 6.
It was just a really big change.
It was a huge change, but once I adopted to it, and then Final Fantasy 8 came out, I really liked 8's love story, and the fact that they went back to a love story, which is something that they often had and hinted at in the earlier games. And then finally, when 9 came out, and they brought back the super deformed characters and the four-person system,
Yeah, because Final Fantasy IX was meant to be completely like, all right, let's bring back the OGs, guys. Let's now take the 3D work that we put in, and now we're gonna go ahead and make OG content, just like we always did, and it came out beautiful.
Did you hear that Yoshi P says that he wants Final Fantasy 17 to be back in 8-bit style?
16
or 16-bit style? Yeah. Because people are asking, what do you think you're gonna do for the next Final Fantasy? He's like, I'm thinking about going back to pixel graphics. Like, think about that. Look at games like, which is another Square game, like Octopath Traveler, and what's the other game? Something Triangle
Strategy.
Yeah, Triangle Strategy. Those games are doing immensely well.
I don't know about that.
What? You don't like Octopath Traveler?
I mean, I know a lot of people really like Octopath Traveler. I didn't say like I hate it. It's just that it is so lore heavy.
It's very lore heavy.
It is.
I love it.
I guess. Yeah, I respect that at least.
Yeah.
I see we're both fighting to clean the same arm. Give me back my
arm.
Give me back the arm.
You can have it.
Thank you. You cleaned everything.
My apologies. I didn't mean to do my job.
No, you're not.
Oh, there it is.
You stole my job from me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, we're all getting the same money, I think.
Then Final Fantasy X came in like a bomb. It sure did, didn't it?
It really did. Final Fantasy X was absolutely amazing. Joker says Ariel sat in her chair, lost in thought. Memories of her childhood, of countless hours spent playing Final Fantasy II on the Super Nintendo, flooded her mind. She smiled, remembering epic battles, the fantastic story, the incredible soundtrack. For a moment, she was back there in the magical world, and all was right. There's a simulator to watch paint dry? Seriously?
Oh yeah, that is the thing. I had a friend of mine did that on stream. It is so dumb.
Oh my god,
it is.
I mean,
so dumb. It's
totally
fantastic.
That.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I would absolutely stream that just to troll people.
Just a troll.
Yeah. Like this,
Hi,
I guess
welcome
this is
to
gonna be
Paint
a just
Dry.
chatting stream. Yep, we're just gonna watch Paint Dry here. $1? That's $1 too many.
I'm sorry. Have I not mentioned how broke I am?
Yeah, I'm about to say that's. did we not just mention the break? Oh God, we're at 90%. Did we not just mention how broke we are? Broke. All right.
Where is the final part of you? He's dead. Found
right
you.
here.
Well, that was one. Oh, this entire hinge right here needs to be cleaned. But yeah, 10 came in like a bomb. It was a big hit with the voice acting and whatnot. A little rough around the edges, but it was still really good. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
We don't.
Or
talk.
get the VR version for $4. Oh my God! You mean for $3 more I can watch paint dry with a headset?
Oh my gosh! I've always wanted to watch paint dry so closely. Oh my God! It does change over time. That's the kicker too. Like it does dry.
Eye socket. Okay, it's probably going to be in the front here. So. This.
There you go.
This is the eye socket. There you go. Eye lens.
Oh, that's a perfect head. Oh, okay. All right, Cannon. Are you done? No. You've got one more piece, and I keep seeing it.
Are you talking about like Lawnmower Simulator or just watching grass grow simulator? Or is it touching grass simulator?
Touching grass simulator sounds fun.
It does.
Where are you?
Me? Oh, I'm just staring at this light over here.
Is it done?
Selenium.
Hello? Cannon? Cannon, you're not done. I know you're not done. Don't pretend you're done.
Do you know
Don't
how
pretend.
to make a Oh shit, I fell. Do you know how to make a part glow?
Yeah, I'm using tab, but like the dirt is secret.
If you hit escape, you should get a list of all the details.
Oh right.
And if you click on one of the things, like say something is at like 97%, and then you come back, you'll notice it will blink on the machine, and you'll know what that part is. That we don't have to search for it.
Okay, that's really helpful, at least.
It is.
Hello, Cannon.
See
Where's
Discord
your
if your
dirt?
computer doesn't blow up first.
Aha!
I will risk my computer blowing up to see Discord.
And this is the last time we ever heard of Ariel ever again. Goodbye, everybody. Have a
And then I was gone forever. Oh my God! It's just called Grass Simulator. Step on it, lock and load Grass Simulator, where you will shoot, loot, and moo your
done?
way through the game's multiple games modes revolved around grass.
Neat.
Reviews mixed.
Huh. I wonder why.
I know, right? And my music is stopped, and I think it's because
You didn't put it on loop, did you?
I did not put it on loop.
You didn't put it on loop. You had
How do you
one job.
How do you put YouTube on loop?
Okay, so you gotta right click on you gotta right click on the video and then you just select a loop.
Oh, loop.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's really
I didn't
nifty.
know that was a thing. Yeah.
All right, Claw, reveal to me your secrets.
Oops. It just suddenly went to a Final Fantasy. I hit next by accident.
Uh-oh. It's okay.
Here we go. All right. Back to the lo-fi.
To the lo-fi.
Soothing lo-fi beats.
By Killica Beats. His whole
I
arm is
accidentally-
disgusting.
Well, that's actually right. Grass Simulator supports up to 16 players. Doing what?
Hanging out, chilling out, watching the grass grow, having fun, playing
What the actual
games,
fuck do you do for
watching
16?
the
Oh my
grass
God.
grow.
I need to have a 16-person party of playing Grass Simulator.
I would love
that.
that.
Means all 16 of us have to own that game.
What is it? Just $1? Is that what it was?
I think that was just the paint dry one that was $1. How much is Grass Simulator?
Yeah. How much is Grass Simulator?
Also, does Grass Simulator support remote play? Because Arcade Paradise, by the way, supports remote play for multiplayer games because it has multiplayer games in it.
Ooh.
So, for instance, if I want you to be able to come in my arcade and play some games with me, that doesn't cost you a dime. You can just come in and play.
Nice. I'm cheating your arcade.
Yes, exactly. Wait, what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Hey, we had a lovely
nice day.
stream. Lovely stream. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I have to go.
$5.50 for a 1 or 4 pack for $17.99. Are you serious? Who is buying these? Somebody's buying these. Otherwise, these games wouldn't get made.
I'm
okay?
I'm expecting it to be Markiplier because he is into the simulator thing nowadays. Or he had a flick for that. Some sort of weird face.
Let's see.
Rear exhaust. Show yourself, you ugly mutts.
Yeah.
What about the series I've been watching? If you're a big fan of Dragon Ball, there's a super cool fan-made series that's amazingly good. Has been being made for over a year now. Ooh, do tell. That sounds familiar to me, though.
Good news, it comes cross-platform. You mean that thing is out on more than just Steam? It's not shovelware?
Oh my gosh.
It's probably a shovelware piece on Switch. Nintendo Switch has some of the most obscenely annoying shovelware games.
Huh.
So does the Xbox, to be honest. Sorry,
Stop spraying me.
as you were jumping down, I noticed some dirt as you were coming down. So I was like, I wasn't calling you dirt. Don't get me wrong.
Hey.
But I was noticing some dirt.
You take
as you
my
were coming
power,
down.
watch it.
It's actually moving me. That was awesome. When you were spraying me, I was getting moved. Watch, spray me.
Yeah,
again.
I saw. Yeah. He's going
Sorry,
to
I didn't
animate
know
it
that.
if he reaches 10,000. Ooh, who tell?
Wait, I knew what?
My Taz has actually been watching a series on. I think it's a Dragon Ball fan-made series. He's explained.
Really?
Yeah, what's the series called? Oh, it's
there's
made
not
by
enough-
Calmiege.
As if there's not enough
Who is it?
Dragon Ball stuff to watch in the world. They have fan-made series too.
Oh yeah, there's a whole plethora of it.
Wow.
It's a pretty big deal.
Oh, I'm sure. I never could get into Dragon Ball, to be honest. Though.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
I
my
say
thing.
to each
I
their
can see
own.
why people like it though. Yeah,
I like
to
it.
each their own.
I tend to like it. It's a good thing to watch, especially like the latest movies are pretty great.
My tastes
Specifically
in
the
anime
Broly
are
one.
very feminine. I just prefer like cutesy stuff. You know, I just prefer relaxing cutesy anime.
I'm a dude. If they're not hitting each other, I'm gone.
Ivana. Speaking of anime, I like that stuff. That anime that just popped up on my screen for slapping money in my face. That's one of my favorites. Right
Why do
there.
you want to get slapped by money?
Why? Who wouldn't?
I mean, you got me there, I suppose.
As long as the money I get to keep the money, then yeah.
Slap me away! Do it! Slap me
Yeah,
with $1 million!
Exactly. Slap me. That would hurt though. $1 million.
No, it wouldn't. After the hospital bill.
That's true. So just give me like a prepaid credit card of $1 million. That's not very heavy.
Call me Aj. Oh, is that his name? Okay.
Fascinating.
Neat. I'm glad you found something that you really like, Taz.
Yeah, that's really cool. Sometimes the fan made stuff can be even better.
Oh, yeah.
it's fan made. You know, it's made by the fans for the fans. So
The fans know what they want. Unfortunately, companies do not understand that sometimes.
also sometimes the fans don't know what's best for the continuity. Case in point, Star Wars used to be obviously, you know, before Star Wars was bought by Disney, it had a lot of stuff that was great, and it had a lot of stuff that wasn't so great in the canon.
That's actually true.
Yeah. So, if you think about that, how there's like when you have that free reign of not sometimes having that many people writing the same story isn't great.
Oh, yeah. I see you.
There it is.
Yeah, the latest Star Wars movies, their latest trilogy was just dog water.
Yeah, nobody's arguing that, but if
There's
you
very
look
few
at
people who will.
yeah, but when you look at the stuff that has come out since then, like if you look at the shows, I mean,
Oh
those have
yeah,
almost all been-
The Mandalorian, wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful job.
Speaking of
I
which, there's a new
love
episode
Pascal's
tomorrow.
work.
Not tomorrow, Wednesday. Yes, Pedro. Everything he's in is great, though. He's just knocking. Ever since he popped on Game of Thrones for the first time, he's just been everywhere. Which I'm okay with because he's such an amazing actor and he's got so much range. You know.
Indeed.
Who can be in a suit? Like, how do you put a guy? First of all, whose idea was it to put Pedro Pascal in a complete suit, with his looks? You know, I mean. It's
a weird idea.
It's a weird idea, but he makes it work. Like
he probably wanted to do it himself.
Yeah, because
acting in a suit is a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, he's in that suit, and even though you can't see his face, he's able to make expressions like you somehow know what he's feeling, and he knows how to act the fuck out of that suit. Like, it's great. The thing that made Boba Fett, if anyone has seen the Boba Fett series, will probably agree with me here. That motherfucker took his helmet off way too often.
That's true, actually.
And he even said this. And the reason being, obviously, is because he's not part of the Dark Watch. Not Dark Watch, I'm sorry. The Mandalorian, that cult that the Mandalorian's a part of, that I can't remember what they're called. But he's not part of that group. Night Watch, thank you. So he's not a part of them. He was his own. He didn't really even have a clan, did he? But anyway, So him taking his helmet off wasn't a big deal. It wasn't part of his creed or anything like that. But be that as it may, he personally, the actor that played him, personally thought that he showed his face just way too much. You know.
Agreed.
Because part of the mystique and the darkness surrounding the character and the coolness surrounding the character was when he had his helmet on, and he had his helmet on way too much. But they wanted his helmet off. I don't know why.
Ugh, it just.
But anyway, the show was still pretty decent, especially because it had some of the best parts from Mandalorian were in that. I don't want to spoil that too much. If people are. I don't know why people wouldn't have watched it by now if they were into that stuff, but anyway.
It's just been a good night's work so far. Ugh.
Joker says, "When do I get my Revan live action?" They're doing it. They said that they want to do it, but they want to do it right. That's why they haven't. That's why they decided not to do it for Clone Wars. They wrote they did the screenplay for it and everything, like the storyboards for it. And you guys can find it on YouTube if you search for it. But they actually were going to do Revan, but they ended up not doing it because they didn't want to do shitty justice by doing 3 episodes of a show. For such a legendary character. But there is a live action show that takes place back in the older Republic era time, which I think is called the High Republic now. They're actually doing the show called The Acolyte, that's based around Sith side, the dark side. And a lot of people are anticipating that Revan might be a part of that. Because there's very little known about that at all. Like, they don't have anything known about that except for the name and the fact that it's, it takes place in a much longer ago time.
I mean,
oh, you got what I was looking for. I couldn't get that spot.
I was trying my best as well. I was like, what is this?
Thank you. All right, so let's see what we're missing. Anyway, so I'm really looking forward to that show because I do love the lore around the dark side. And I'm hoping that will end up being a Revan story. Because the Acolyte right there, that could be about Revan for all we know. It could be about Revan's beginnings. Okay, so one of the things we need to clean is the leg wells. 1 out of 2. Okay, so one of the leg wells. What is a leg well?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Hold on. Coming out. Should be below us. It's like...
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Where is it?
Over here. I used the little blinky thing and it was blinking when I... Yeah, this thing right here is what we need to clean.
We're close to finishing it.
I'll let you work on that. I'm going to go after the next thing on the list, which is... Clam wrists. 0 out of 2, so we need to keep both of those. Clam what?
Clam wrists.
Oh, this thingy. Yeah. That's 1.
That's a ding.
Yep. And then the other
Cover
one
it in
here.
water. Cover it in water.
Yeah, we'll get it. Give me a show about Revan and Malik. Exactly, that's all I need in my life. That's all I need in my life. A live action show about Revan and Malik. I'm good to go. Thank you very much. Please, can I have another?
Boom.
Oh, I heard a ding.
Okay, there's more stuff somewhere.
Alright, so, next thing we haven't gotten is one of the Mark 98 cannon barrel vents, which is...
Is it on this side?
I'm looking for a Blinky Blinky because I clicked on it. Oh, it's a vent, so it's probably one of these back here.
Yeah. I'm looking for... Hold on. Okay, let's go down. It was one of the vents then, huh?
Yeah, I'll still be blinking if I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to come up on this scaffolding and see if I can see it. There should be two. One of them is clean, so we need to get the other one.
I think I know what we're talking about, but I kind of am looking for it myself. Got it! So now we just need the 98 barrel vent, Mark 98 cannon side exhaust.
Which
Oh.
are those? Is this
Down
the
to the
other?
last three things.
Is the side exhaust we're talking about, or is it behind? Okay, that's that. The tail laser's not clean.
Why don't I hear talking?
Hello?
Oh. I had your stream on,
Oh,
but I had the audio on by accident.
okay, that makes sense.
Yep, but it was so quiet that it was just a slight murmur in my ear. I was hearing my own voice, and that's why I was pausing earlier because I was getting confused. All right, so we need to. What else are we looking for?
This tail laser's got something on there. I'm focusing on it. Oh. I found the dirt! Unfortunately, it fell straight off. No, stop! What is with this ladder? Oh my gosh, this ladder, I swear.
You can
Why?
move it.
Why is it slippy? Am I that wet? Ah!
The machine is, and so are we.
Yeah. Anyway. Get me on this antenna. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boom. So now
All right,
a barrel
we just need
vent.
that Mark 98 cannon barrel vent, which I cannot seem to find. I don't see anything blinking. Because I've
Are you a barrel vent?
let's
Show
see.
me.
So this is a side exhaust. Okay, then. That's the rear exhaust. That's the casing. If I was a
you're
vent...
actually just bouncing over the things. I'm actually, if you hit escape and you go down the list, you can click on it and it will highlight the part.
Gotcha.
I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. Even though I'm highlighting the part, I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm also highlighting it, but it's not appearing for me either.
Yeah, it must be like hidden deep in the nooks or. Oh, found it!
Bop!
Found it.
Where are you?
It is right here. Got it.
Oh, sweet. Wow, that was a
Yes.
lot.
Hit
Holy
escape,
moly.
and you will see our little time lapse. You can. I like how you can see both of us just kind of around.
Okay, where's the time lapse? Where is
Hit
it?
escape.
Yeah, I'm hitting escape.
Oh, it doesn't show for you because you're not the one that's running it. Oh, I see. You can look on my stream if you want to see it.
Oh, no, I can see it. There it is. Nice.
Time
Oh,
for the
that's so
next one.
satisfying.
Seventh Heaven.
Oh, yes, please. This
Alright,
is
so
the one I
Tifa
was
is
looking
writing
forward
us.
to.
We've been having lots of trouble with Don Corneo and his grunts for a while. But last night took it to a whole nother level. They stormed into Seventh Heaven unannounced, ordered the entire menu twice over, and proceeded to spill it on every possible surface. I would have beat the snot out of every one of those thugs right then and there, but then we'd have a lot more trouble on our hands than a few small-time gangsters. Anyway, my friend's daughter Marlene had been hanging out here a lot, so I want to play Squeaky King for her. I do it myself, but it's almost a 0 hour on a job I've got. But it's almost 0 hour on a job I've got over in Sector 1, so I need the speed of a pro. I appreciate it if you could get the bar looking good new. Thanks.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
This was the
Yes.
one I was really looking forward to.
Yes.
Gonna send you what I think is like episode 1. Full warning: if you're looking to watch full series, probably 300 hours. 300 hours for a fan made series? Jeez,
Damn.
that is a lot of work.
Oh my god, we are actually in a 3D recreation of the freaking heaven.
Where's the dartboard? Yeah, the dartboard. I've cleaned
It says it's so upsetting to see the bar looking like this. Are you seeing the little text messages when they come in?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's a good thing I'm reading them aloud.
Yes.
I know it's not the fanciest, but it's like home to us and our regulars. A place where for people to get homemade food and escape daily grind.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't even know where to start. Oh, I'm gonna start with the Buster Sword.
Stop what you're doing. I need to see this.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like we both went after this. We're like, yeah, right,
Yeah.
the sword.
Ooh, the Gatling gun for Barrett.
Raise
Ooh,
arm?
it's very
Oh.
lovely looking.
My game is glitched. I still have the raise arm. Oh, nice. I have the raise arm up in there. Don Corneo. My brain heard Don Corleone. Yeah, it's meant to be a play on Don Corleone.
Yeah, Don Corneo, who is quite the pervert. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that.
Oh yeah, he is.
That's what his character is.
Yep.
Ooh, you can see the material slot on this Gatling gun.
Nice.
It's very... Excuse me. It's very cool.
There we go.
The pinball machines... Oh, hey.
Chocobo Show, Saturday and Sunday, 8
Can
a.m.
we-
to 12 a.m.
Can we use the elevator?
8 a.m. to 12 a.m.? Jesus, that's all day pretty
What?
much.
No, we can't use the elevator. No, I want to use the elevator. Please. I want to go in. I want to see
I
the
know.
hideout. No.
Wolfman Pinball.
Volcano bombs. That's cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Pinball machines are fun.
They really are.
They're addicting, though.
They really are.
Yes and yes.
Yeah, I agree to both things.
The series is super well done. Well, I'm glad, Tez. I think I'll check it out and let you know how I feel about it. Sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. 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 So what did you enjoy about the first Final Fantasy you played? It was Final Fantasy IV, right?
Correct. For me, the thing that really set it apart was the story and the music.
Oh, yeah.
I was super into the music. I mean, I've been super into music for anything, to be honest, but especially in the Final Fantasy games. That's when I really fell in love with the works of Nobuo Uematsu.
Nobuyo.
and-
Yes.
Exactly, and so the music and the story really captured my heart, as well as the characters. I mean, you can't have good music and good story without some great characters as well, so...
That is true.
I will admit, though, after getting into, like, Fire Emblem, I've really come into enjoying, like, turn-based strategy games. Especially ones with class systems. So I really need to, like, give Final Fantasy Tactics another playthrough, but I know they're going to do a remaster of that soon. So
I'm considering it, but at the same time, after playing it myself, it's not really my cup of tea. Something about it is just so complicated that I just...
the Final Fantasy Tactics games on PS1 was based off of Ogre Tactics.
I
It's
did
just a
play
reskin-
Ogre Tactics,
Yeah, it's just
and
a
I
reskin
didn't
of
like it
Ogre
either.
Tactics. Yeah, Ogre Tactics is a little bit more complex than Final Fantasy, than the different Final Fantasy Tactics games that came after.
Yeah, and I really
from
didn't
England.
like how it didn't explain anything as soon as you're dropped in. It's just like, all right, good luck, and I'm like sitting there with no weapons, and I'm like, what do I do? Help! Because I think this was like the earliest version of like, oh, you're supposed to read the instruction manual before you play this game.
Oh yeah, back
That's
when
what
that
it
was.
was.
A thing.
That was a big thing, yeah.
It's funny because I hear people talk all the time. They're like, "Oh man, games back in the day didn't have tutorials, and we got by just fine." I was like, "You guys had fucking expansion manuals. Let's not. I mean, massive manuals
You
in
shut
your game.
your face.
Yeah, you don't talk about how you didn't have tutorials. All right, let's be honest. You were looking at fucking booklets like everybody else. Okay.
I was only reading the
that's
lore
probably
bits of the booklets, to be honest.
Exactly. But at the same time, yeah, games were a lot harder then too. But that's because games had to increase their difficulty to extend their playability.
That was a big thing back then. In order to like keep a game in somebody's house, you had to make sure that it wasn't winnable, or at least
Yeah,
it
at least not
was,
the
but
right
it was
way.
very difficult.
Yeah, because these games were limited in size that they could fit stuff on, and they were expensive even back then. I mean, people talk about how games are expensive now, and they're getting getting more expensive. Like they're going up from $69.99, or going up from $59 to $69.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they are going up $10, but you guys realize that they have been $59.99 for decades. So, adjusting for inflation, we're due for a price increase.
That is actually true.
Yeah. So, but that being said, you know, that out of the way, and having nothing to do with anything else, games were a lot smaller. Like you had a lot less to work with, so you had to kind of artificially pad it with difficulty. New games have been $80 for canon for a long time. This is a fair point, Joker. Welcome to Club America. Yeah, welcome to America, like the rest of us. Yeah,
America.
we're all Americans. Speaking of America, Star and I had already seen it, but Star watched Team America World Police with me for the first time.
Ooh.
First time for her, but not the first time for me. Because we both went to go see Book of Mormon, which is a play done by the same people, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, that did South Park. They did a musical as well. And such a good musical, by the way. Hilarious. And so after that, she was in the mood to watch other stuff that they had done besides South Park, because we've, seen most of South Park.
Of course, yes.
So we watched Team America. By the way, if anybody is thinking about or hasn't yet seen Book of Mormon, if you're into musicals, I highly recommend it. It's extremely funny.
Oh, there's a framed picture. Ooh, what's on it?
That.
Really? It's really nothing.
I know. I was unimpressed when I saw that.
I was hoping for like a family photo, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
You get what you get. There we go. That's what I needed to clean.
Of course there's no new lore in this game. They would not have been able to do it. So did, like, Don Corneo's men just come in here with, like, a dirt bomb and then just let it go? Because they said they ordered everything on the menu and then did all these different things. This is not what was explained.
Yeah, apparently they ordered dirt, because...
It is
Jesus.
everywhere. What are you doing, guys? What kind of technology are you using?
Oh, look, if you look outside the window, you can actually see...
Ooh. I can see a sign.
Yes, it's very pixelated, but it's there.
Yeah, they would not have been able to, like, 3D model an entire outside.
Yep.
It's high-quality dirt. You're correct, Rasputin. Also, welcome.
They went there for dinner after having Taco Bell for lunch, Joker says. Oh my god.
Oh, gosh. Welcome back from Taco Hell. How may I help you?
I had Taco Bell for lunch yesterday, actually, funnily enough.
I love Taco Bell.
It's good if you have it once in a while, but you will regret it if you have it too often, because, I mean, it's junk food.
It is.
All fast food is. It's just junk food, and...
Now I want some.
I know, me too. I'm so hungry.
Everyone shut up. We're getting Taco Bell now.
Suddenly, Joey's over there with DoorDash, just like, hey, yeah, can I get some Taco Bell?
I wish I had DoorDash right here. I live out in the boonies.
Oh.
I'm a country boy, if anybody was wondering.
Joey's a country boy.
I will admit, I do
live in a
live...
simple town.
I know.
Hey, I come from the South too. I can do the accent.
I
Okay? I'm allowed.
just heard the Southern come out of you.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's where I come from. I mean, I come from the deep South, but I'm not there anymore. But
How deep is the
every
South
once in a
where
while
you
it
come
does-
from? Southern America?
Oh no, I'm talking like Louisiana South.
Oh, so you were
Yeah.
nearby.
Yeah, yes. I was deep South.
Did you ever
But
go to
every once in a
Arkansas?
while- I'm sorry.
Did you ever go to Arkansas?
No, actually, I've never been to Arkansas.
You've upsetted me.
I'm sorry. Never been to Arkansas, which is just the better version
You've
of
even
Kansas.
more upset me. How dare you offend me in my name?
No, it's always a joke that Arkansas is called Arkansas, and I'll let
Yeah.
this one go because it's not a big deal. I live in Arkansas.
I would love to punch those goons right in their dumb faces. Probably would have been didn't need any materia. Nope. Tifa, you do not need any materia to punch those
Tiffy?
young goons. Tifa, yes.
Is that what her name is?
It is now.
Do you
Speaking of which,
You wanna
know
explain?
You know about
You
materia
wanna-
and Mako, right?
you want to explain?
she's gonna-
You want to explain how her name is Tiffy? Huh? You want to explain that? Oh, I see how it is.
Speaking of which, you do know about materia and Mako, right? Mako's the lifeblood of our planet. Everything. Oh, she's trying to recruit us.
Yes.
Oh, here comes the explanation. Mako is killing our planet. Blah blah blah. No, I'm just kidding.
How dare you?
I
In
know,
the
right?
good name of Avalanche and everyone who is fighting eco-terrorism, you would do this.
Wait, I thought. Okay, the ancients thankfully learned how to crystallize it, making it into materia. Crystallize it,
Crystal.
crystallize it, and legalize it. I mean, wait,
We don't talk about what else Joey and Ariel do, and we have a little bit of a Breaking Bad thing.
What we do, off stream is no one's business. It's especially if it's legal in the continental United States or in off Canada.
They're gonna know. They're gonna figure it out, man. I can't live like
don't
this.
know.
I can't live like this anymore. I have to go. I have to go.
Today's menu: soft drinks, Spriker Soda Star, coffee drink, milk coconut, snack enjoy, special day drink. What the actual fuck is this English?
Huh?
This menu back
English?
here.
This
Yeah, look
menu?
at it.
Soft drinks. Spriker soda bar. Oh, Spriker sounds neat. Coffee drink. Milk coconut. Is it? Isn't it? Is it what?
Snack enjoy.
Snack enjoy. There's no even eat. It's just
Snack enjoy.
snack. Snack.
Snack
And
enjoy.
then special day drink.
I thought this was a TV for a second. It's just a little microwave / toaster
Aw.
oven.
I am not
guess I'll
cooking
clean
the
your pots
sugar.
and
Thank you
pans.
for asking. And if I was, I would probably stop VTubing entirely. No, I wouldn't know.
I don't got any more of that. Any more of that sugar?
Did I hear y'all had some free anything?
Free anything.
I like free anything.
The only thing I get high on is lots and lots of caffeine.
I get high on Focaloid. What are you talking about?
Vocaloids?
Focal. It's like a medication for ADHD.
Oh,
Which,
for
by the
what?
way, I did I not mention it? I did post it on Twitter. Not that this should be the freaking topic of today, but like I had medicine for my ADHD recently from my doctor. It's called Focaloid, and
Focaloid.
apparently it's what I had a talk with Babs Truly, in case you didn't know, and I was having a panic attack last night over things that weren't real, and he explained to me that apparently when you take a new medicine and you've never had medicine before, your body has to like adjust to like the new chemicals that are now inside of you. And
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
emotions have been running on a high for like several days, and that explained everything. I thought it was just more symptoms of the drug that I was given, but no, it's just my body's trying to deal with it.
Yeah, especially if it's your first time taking any type of prescription medicine, it's got to adjust to that.
Yeah, so
Sure.
my panic attack was just literally my body dealing.
Yeah,
So I'm fine.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah. Woo.
Back room cleaned. Oh no, the back room. Some crazy thing is gonna chase us.
Midwest gang here, so you'll be cooking that Florida sugar indoors. Is that what they call it? Florida sugar?
The Florida sugar.
The Florida sugar?
The Florida sugar. You never had any of that good Florida sugar?
You know, when I grew up in high school, a lot of people actually thought I came from New York.
Really?
Yes. I was asked in the middle of, like, geometry class once by a bunch of students, like, did you come from New York? Why do you have that accent? You're not Southern. And I'm like, I'm Southern, I swear.
They're like, wait, are you trying to infiltrate us?
No.
I need the ladder. Ladder.
Meanwhile, I take, like, a random radio from my pocket, and I'm just like, I got one that can see.
They found me out. I need to be re-signed.
I need distraction. Sugar.
It's funny though, like as subtle as my accent is now, you stick me back in Louisiana for like a week, and I sound like I'm just local again. It just grows back to me.
Ah.
I mean, with all the French connotation as well. Because I mean, I come from the deep Louisiana, so that's like the Creole.
Cajun.
Yeah, the Creole region. Exactly. So.
Yeah. Cajun people are really cool.
Cajun people are interesting. We are interesting.
Depends on who you know, I suppose.
Yeah, it does depend on you know, because it's like it's one of those things where you can meet a Cajun person who's just an all type of amazing, interesting piece of culture, and then you can meet one that is just like weird. But not in a bad way. Just
why do you exist?
Yeah, you exist. Yeah, that's usually. I think that's probably me. I'm the one that's just. Oh, I exist. I guess.
Dude, I exist all the time. In fact,
Yeah.
I hate it. Nah,
Yeah. Existing is
existing.
weird. Yeah, existing is fun though. Yeah, it can be great. There we go. Got it. Got it.
it has its downtime. Sure. This pipe shall be cleaned.
I'm a little sad that we're not seeing like pictures of.
I was really
them.
hoping for that too.
Like
was hoping
we're
for
seeing
that.
pictures. Exactly. I was hoping to see pictures of like Cloud or Tifa or Barrett or something, but so far we're just seeing empty pictures of like just the empty bar. It's kind of depressing, you know.
Rasputin says, "Are you from New York then, Joey?" Slowly takes off his sunglasses. How's asking, "Are you trying to make a federal case out of it?" What? I get it. I got one that could see. It's just such a silly idea.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
tempted to just stick on the soap for when it comes time to doing these floors. I might put on the wood soap just to get a whole bunch of it cleared.
Just so I can use the wood soap.
Yeah, wood soap.
Soap with the wood.
Yep, soap of the wood. Oh, speaking of things with wood made out of wood, like cabins, Star and I saw knock at the cabin door, or knock at the cabin, or whatever. That new M. Night Shyamalan movie
Oh, yeah?
with Batista and everything in it. Yeah, we saw that last night.
How was it?
Very good. If you like M. Night Shyamalan's, well, he didn't write it. To be fair, it was.
But he
based off
directed
of
it?
Yeah, he redirected it. It's based off of a pre-existing book. It does have a different ending in the book. It does have a couple different things in the book if you've read the book, but
I don't like it when it's different.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I like it. This one being different is probably for the best though, because it translates better as a movie. Because we got to think, a lot of times the books and movies being different are usually because they're different mediums. So sometimes
Naturally.
it makes sense. It makes sense to change it. But sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, I highly suggest watching it though. It's a good movie, and it was one of the first, not first, but one of the few M. Night Shyamalan twists that I kind of like
What's the
really
twist?
caught right early. But yeah, it's pretty good though. I highly recommend it. Do you know what it's about? The movie, I mean?
I have not a clue.
Basically, these four individuals approach a cabin in the woods, and they tell them that they have a mission, and the mission is that the 3 people in the cabin have to choose one of them to sacrifice. Basically, one of them has to die, or the entire world will be destroyed.
Oh yeah, I do remember
And,
this.
Like, they're not allowed to hurt them. They're not there to hurt them. You know, that wouldn't work. And the sacrifice has to be willing. Like, they have to willingly sacrifice someone. Like, they can't accidentally kill them or hurt them, and they can't, you know.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. So, and you know, they're saying that the apocalypse will happen, and very soon, unless they do this. You know, of course, the whole movie is this? Are they bullshitting? You know, what's going on? You know, so I don't want to give anything away, but I just gotta say you gotta watch it. It's really good.
Okay. You know what? I'm into the idea. I want to do it. I want to go ahead and watch
It's the
that.
first non-action, like, serious role that Dave Bautista's done. I mean, he's an amazing actor. Send the thingy. What did you send, Joker? Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, God, now I want to play that game. Okay, I'm definitely getting that when I get paid. He sent me a screenshot of progress he's making on Car Detail Simulator. Now I want to get it.
Ooh, that sounds neat.
Yeah, I like cleaning things in a game. It's fun. It's cathartic.
It is a
I
lot
like
of
seeing
fun.
things go from.
It is a lot of fun. I'm
Okay.
having a lot of fun doing this myself, actually.
I found a person. Come over here to the fridge.
Ooh, person! Yeah. Yeah. Who's this person? Oh, good.
I think it's supposed to be Marlene.
I don't know if that's Marlene, but it is pretty funny looking.
It might be Tifa.
I'm thinking Tifa. Like, Marlene just drew Tifa when she was angry at her for some reason or another.
Yeah.
That's typically what a child would do with, like, a parent figure.
Yeah. Exactly. Clearly, as you sit here cleaning. Yeah, exactly. I sit here cleaning. I like doing this. It's a lot of fun.
You got a pretty mouth.
I was doing the voice from Family Guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you remember the guy's like the little alien's like, I see you over there. I'm gonna eat you with my little mouth.
Oh, yeah.
7th Heaven, 31 start. 7 store restaurant store manager.
I'm gonna need a ladder.
Ladder's back over here if you want it.
What do we got here? Hold on. Something. I just found something. Hold on.
Huh?
What was it? Something engagement. I want to do it. Hold on. Show me the thing. What is it?
Something
Something glint.
Are you sure it's not that ladder back there? If you mouse on it, even from a distance, it says pick up.
Are you?
Now I'm upset.
I'm
I was
sorry.
so excited.
Oh, I know, but
thought-
I didn't want you to like be searching around frantically for something that
I
that
was
didn't
so
exist.
excited because I was like,
Oh, is this now the time I can actually have this wonderful moment of, like, the elevator finally going down?
no,
Ariel strips that a moment from you.
no. Life is pain.
Life is pain.
Life is pain, and everyone lies.
What is this? Oh, it's a bar tray.
Okay, no worries, Taz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a lovely night, okay, buddy?
Have a good night, Taz.
Thanks for stopping by. We're doing great.
I know what's
We're
going
having a
on.
wonderful time.
Yeah.
I can literally just let my arm just go down.
Tifa
Just
just
rest.
sent another text. Listen, I don't know if you've heard, but Shinra, it's not as kind and selfless as it paints itself. Oh?
I don't know about Reeve, but go ahead.
The Maka energy they produce is made by draining the planet's lifeblood. Speaking of which, I just cleaned the TV off, and it's currently on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Shinra's dying, killing the planet, but this TV's on.
Plus, the whole reason they provide it is to control the populace. Sorry, I'm reading more Tifa
Go right ahead. It's interesting lore.
texts. If we allow them to keep harvesting it, we're assuring the planet's destruction.
Gosh, these pipes are really hard to clean, actually.
Someone has to do something about it. And Avalanche has decided that someone is us. So she's just basically randomly telling these power wash workers that they're the eco-terrorists.
Tifa, are you okay?
Yeah,
are you
okay,
bored?
Tifa? You have a trust issue?
You just bored?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's okay, Tifa. If you're bored, we'll go find something to do. It's fine.
I'm back, Cutie. How's it going? Going good, Ender. How are you?
What's clean?
Welcome back.
Clean.
We are cleaning the Seventh Heaven.
Clean.
The bar.
Oh, I
in
have-
Final Fantasy VII.
Hold on. Is this wood cleaner? That's wood cleaner. Multi-purpose cleaner. I actually want it. How do I use it?
Okay, so you need to buy the. Go over to hit escape and go into the store, which is the little icon on the top right, $sign.
Yeah.
Go to clean liquids and then buy them. It only allows you to buy a certain amount on a certain. It only allows you to use certain amounts on certain levels.
Certain amounts.
Yeah, it's like you can only, like, for example, this level will only allow me to use. Let's see.
It doesn't look like I can find where the soaps are.
Oh, it looks like we can't use any cleaners in this level.
No.
Well.
Oh well.
But yeah, what you'll do is you'll hit the E button. You'll go over to the nozzle, switch it over to the soap nozzle, then you have to switch.
Oh.
Yeah, once you have it on the soap nozzle, you go to the clean liquid, and then you can sip. But apparently, we can't select any clean liquids in this level, so. I just want to say good night before I go to sleep. Okay, Ender, have a good night. Thank you so much for
Good
coming
night,
by. It's happy to
Ender.
have you here.
Good night,
Have a
Ender.
wonderful good night. Is this okay?
Soap.
Cool, I did-
Soap. Soap. Soap.
Got it.
Soap. 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 Soap.
Are you using soap?
Soap. Soap. Multi-cleaner. Multi-cleaner.
Oh.
Multi-cleaner. Multi-cleaner.
Wait, it lets you use multi-cleaner?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder why it won't let me.
Maybe it's because I have it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe, yes. I think only one of us can use soap at the same time. Maybe that's it. Okay.
Soap.
Interesting. That's okay. You can be the
Soap.
soaper. Go for it.
Soap. 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 Soap.
Just spraying it. Oh my god, just spraying it everywhere.
Soap. Soap. It's actually bringing a lot of life into this place right now. Soap.
It is. Soap does a big, like, cone of damage, so to speak, on the cleaning.
I
The only problem with
am.
it is it doesn't do like the fine-tune stuff. So I tend to do like a big, massive cover with soap, and then I'll fine-tune wash it with the. Oh, that was so satisfying.
Jesus.
Did you see that?
Oh, that made me so excited.
I know, it was like ding, 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 ding.
Ah!
So satisfying. All those cabinets being washed like in a row.
I refilled the cleaning liquids. Okay, enough of that then.
All right, where's the ladder? I need to steal this real quick.
Take the ladder.
I shall.
Good.
To right over here. Yoink. Well,
Pipes
okay.
are hard to clean.
Put you over here for now.
Hey, Ariel, I have a question.
What's that?
Did you ever play a Tales of game before?
Oh yeah, I own a bunch of them.
Oh, really? What do you got?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
That is a
I've just-
very interesting answer to I have a
stars.
bunch of them.
Yeah, Star has a bunch. Is a big fan of Tales games, so I bought a
No
lot of them.
way!
Yeah, she loves Tales games. So
Love Tales games.
yeah, no, they're good games. I have a lot of. I was really more as far as when it comes to like JRPG actiony type games. I really like the Neptunia games.
Well, those are pretty good. I had a friend of mine who was really into those.
Yeah, so I own a shit ton of those. I think I own almost every one of them in Steam. So I've been actually trying to play through the Sega X Hard Girls collab.
These pipes are clean! Anyways,
they-
as you were
they
saying.
did. Yeah, I was just saying. I've been recently playing on my Steam Deck the Sega X Hard Girls Neptunia collab game that they had done, which basically has a bunch of the girls from the Sega consoles, like this Dreamcast girl and Game Gear girl and Genesis girl, etc.
Gotcha.
Because the Hyperdimension and Neptuna games, if anybody has ever played them, knows they're based off of consoles, but they don't use the actual console names.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, but you can tell like what they're based off of. But there is a crossover standalone game where they actually do have the console game girls as well.
The actual ones.
Yeah, the actual ones in the flesh, so to speak.
In the virtual codes.
In the virtual codes.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, there's something on this box. What do you say?
What's in the box?
New products in stock. Wonderful. I am so entranced by this lore. This great, not to knock at the Power Wash Simulator guys. They've done a wonderful job. Like, it is one-to-one accurate to the game, so I'm having a lovely time just washing things. It's a lot of fun.
I gotta say, the Power Wash developers are just amazing. Just not, just period. Just saying that. Because not only do they constantly release updates of new things to wash, they don't charge their customers a single dime. None of their DLC is paid.
It's so wonderful. Do they get donations?
I don't know. I mean, even if they offered paid DLC, I would buy it in a second because it's more stuff to wash.
Of course, it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, but they don't do that. They don't do any paid DLC yet. They don't have microtransactions. All these weapon skins, so to speak, and all these other skins and stuff, like for my Power Washer. These all cost in-game currency that is super quick and easy to get. Like, you don't have, and you can't pay for it. Like, you can't. There's no way to buy extra currency. Like, they don't even give that a possibility. They're just amazing developers. I have all the respect for them.
They're a lot like the developers for Shovel Knight.
Exactly.
Yeah, because developers
or for Vampire Survivors.
Yeah. I love game designers who are just like, yeah, screw it, DLC, that's neat. No, I'm just gonna give it to you. Have a good day.
Yeah, they're developers who love their players because they're gamers too.
Of course.
And I love that. I really love that about indie developers, especially these guys. And like, I love it how every time I make a post about like I'm going to be playing Power Wash Simulator, like I always get liked by them.
They notice you, but they haven't noticed me. Hello, Power Wash Sim. Hello.
If you at them, they will like your post. They're almost always they read like every Twitter tweet. So great.
Let me see. Have they did they? Because I did at them because I was announcing it. Nope, they haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, they've added me before, so maybe I just pop up on their feed easier.
I don't know,
but
it is what
you keep atting them, and you'll show up.
But then again, with like their popularity, a lot of people probably at them on a daily basis.
Twitter is also just weird, and
yeah, Twitter's been very weird lately.
It's been super weird lately, ever since like for example, like I've started getting people's feeds like just randomly popping up on my Twitter, and I'm like, I don't have you on notification. Like, I follow you, but I don't have your notification on. So why am I seeing this? Like, why? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I have notifications turned on for not every Twitter, but the people, mostly my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
I follow a lot of mutual VTubers and stuff, but there are some that I consider closer friends, and I follow those on, like I have those on alerts because I want to see a fresh tweet and retweet it and
you got to support your bros, your sisters, and non-binaries.
Yeah, my non-binaries, my
your cryptids.
My cryptids, yes. Oh, I love my cryptids. Love my cryptids.
And your cryptids love you. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Yes. My cryptids, and I'm a sort of cryptid, kind of. I mean, if you think about it, I'm a weird creature from another world.
I'm a janitor.
The machine on the table belongs to a friend of mine, Barrett. Oh, thanks, Tifa. I'm glad you told us that. After we blasted it with water.
Don't worry, it's going to be fully functional after you clean it up.
Yeah, dry it out. It's fine.
Just try it out.
He's a big and hot-headed as a behemoth, but he's got a heart of gold. He also cares about our planet more than anyone else I know.
And his daughter.
Probably not more than Aerith, though.
Aerith?
I would argue that Aerith probably cares more about the planet than any of them.
Oh, okay. I got confused. I thought you referred to Barrett liking Aerith, and I was like, wait, what?
No, the
That's
Bustasaur
not
belongs
canon.
to my childhood friend Cloud. And if I know anything about anime, you must love this childhood friend.
That's how it works, right?
It is how it works, yeah. You must harbor and it's an unrequited crush, too.
Oh, no.
It's always unrequited.
I'm sorry, I kind of find it funny.
Why?
But it's just anime in general.
Oh, yeah. Anime is very predictable, but it's great.
The unrealism
You
of
may not
anime.
show it, but if you... Oh, I missed the text. Sorry. He said something about, like... She said something about, like, you may not show it, but you should clean up the sword or something like that. I don't know.
He may not show it, but he's got a big sword.
He's got a big sword. Trust me. Trust me, it doesn't mean anything. It's not compensating. Not that I would know or anything. I'm just his
Tifa?
childhood friend.
Tifa?
Tifa?
Tifa, I think you're talking too much.
Yeah, I think maybe you should stop while you're ahead.
Did you ever play Crisis Core, by the way?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh my gosh.
I played Crisis 4 when it was on the PSP back in the day.
Dude, I swear, like, getting emails and text, or well, it was more like text messages, but getting texts from Tifa talking and asking about Cloud, I was like, you will now talk to him! Talk to him!
Yeah.
It was obvious that she loved him, but she
Oh, I know.
she
So
wasn't
many people
sure
were-
how to deal with it.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm Tifa all the way and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I prefer Aerith because I'm really into the cutesy, soft,
dude.
gentle, you know.
If I and Aerith were, like, in a room together, I swear, I think the both of us would just not stop talking. Pretty
Yeah,
sure
Aerith
we'd
is
get
great.
along.
She's got like enough spunk, but also like she's animated and cheerful, but she's also at the same time kind of like gentle and almost like she could be quiet, you know. I don't know. She's got an interesting personality. That's what I love about her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's got the southern charm.
Yes, she's one of those girl next door types.
The kind of charm that's just like, all right, now I'm gonna tease you, but not for any weird reasons. I just like to make fun of you.
Not for any weird reasons. Make sure you explain that. Not for any weird reasons, I promise.
I don't know. Now that you explain that, I kind of think it's for weird reasons.
Look, I'm not here to judge you, okay?
Who's judging who? You're not judging you. I
I'm
mean,
not judging you, no. It's fine.
okay,
It's fine.
cool.
I don't know. When the new Final Fantasy comes out, all I know is Tifa better not die in this one. That's all I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
say.
part 2,
The
Rebirth.
fact that I don't know, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII Remastered yet by now, please don't listen to this part. But the part that the reason that the game is called like remake is because, you know, things are changing.
It's a legitimate
Storyline-wise.
remake. It's just
Yeah, it's a
straight up, do it again.
Yeah, the past is being changed, and there are flashes of the original past mixed in that Cloud and several. Well, so far it's Cloud, and I don't know if
By the way, go ahead and
Aerith
finish your
maybe?
explanation. I have a theory I would like to share.
Okay, sure. But like I was saying, there are bits of the previous past, so to speak, are there. But we know that from the game, what we do know is that Sephiroth also knows about this path, and he's come back to change that. In fact, I think that the developer said that the game and that this is a sequel to Advent Children.
Really?
So,
Okay, that information
yes.
I never caught.
Yeah, so that means that the clones of Sephiroth or whatever are still canon, and who knows, we might even see some aspect of that in the next game because they might come back.
That's true.
If you think about that,
That's very true.
Yeah, so this game is not so much a remake or even a remaster as a sequel. because you're seeing the game, you're playing the original game, but you're playing the original game as if, can we change things? And that's what's happening is you are changing things, or rather Cloud and everyone else is changing things. And what makes it so great that I really love is that there are a lot of points in the game that you remember very, very well.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the original PlayStation.
Absolutely.
Like Jesse's death and stuff like that. You remember them so clearly that the game knows this. Before you even start playing the game, or rather the developers, they knew this. They knew which pieces of the puzzle players remembered the most, so they took special care to address these particular scenarios in a different way, to really give you that edge of, hey, something is different here. And they actually, even created creatures and those monsters, for instance, to represent that change. I mean, but yeah, what were you saying? What is your theory behind it?
So my
I have a theory as well, but I'd like to hear yours first.
Okay, so I have a theory that this timeline we're currently in, Zack isn't dead.
No, he definitely isn't dead. They even showed that at the end of the first one.
And I think that's what made it very confusing, is that, like, we see that... Hold on. My brain broke for 2 seconds. You told me you haven't finished Intergrade, right?
I haven't finished Intergrade, but I have, like I said, I have beaten the game. I just haven't finished... I never did the DLC portion, the stuff that has Yuffie.
Did you not see the ending?
Well, yeah, the ending has... the ending of Final Fantasy VII shows Zack facing all the soldiers like he did in Crisis Core, only he doesn't die.
Actually, I think that moment that we do see him not, quote-unquote... Hold on. No, you're right, actually. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so theory time. Sorry, I had to check several things. I wanted to make sure I was right. Anyway, So, theory time. I already explained, this is the timeline of which Zack Fair himself is not dead, as was evidenced by the beginning of Remake, which I didn't catch initially, because I didn't play Crisis Core before the Remake. I played Crisis Core as soon as it came out recently. Lovely game still.
The remake.
Yeah, I played the remake. Lovely game still is the same game, nothing has changed.
Oh, they didn't change the story at all? Okay, good.
Exactly.
That would make things even more confusing. Because the remake story was based off of Final Fantasy VII original, not this. So,
So Zack does indeed die at the end of Crisis Core, which is a super sad, and it really made me upset at the end. It's like, no, I loved him.
Yeah, Zack's a likable character, especially because you find out, you see why Cloud, not pretended to be him, so to speak, but took up his legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that.
Definitely, and it made a lot of sense, because I played the original Final Fantasy, never got those cutscenes. Never knew how to make those cutscenes happen, never wondered why, but wanted to try, at least. But anyway, so the theory is that, as is stated, Zack is not dead. As a result, if I can remember correctly, I might be forgetting it now, but because Zack has not died, the timeline has essentially split.
Well, the timeline split before he died. Oh, you're right, because Zack not dying happened before all of this.
Exactly. So the timeline has already changed. We just didn't realize it because we didn't know Zack was actually dead. However, how did Zack lose Cloud is a giant question. And if Zack did lose Cloud, or did not, there must be a double Cloud. In other words, the timeline not only split, it's merged into the original.
Well, we have no confirmation of that yet because Cloud doesn't mention... In fact, Aerith doesn't mention Zack in the remake, if I don't remember correctly.
She actually does, but not in the Zack but kind of way. But rather that she did have a... Yes, she was looking at Cloud's eyes, and she said, "You got eyes like him."
Yeah, but she didn't mention his name or anything like that.
Exactly.
So, for all we know, he could be still alive, and Cloud can know that. And there could have been some point in time when he did depart from...
Let's see. How would we know if Cloud... But Cloud forgot about Zack, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. He forgot about him in the story. In the original story, because Zack was not a character until it was finally revealed that he was the character. Yeah, Cloud was just a random soldier that was just in the middle of it all.
Right. but that was in the original.
Yes.
So do we know that is a fact in this one? Because his memories might be. I mean, we know his memories are altered already because he's having flashes to the original.
Oh my god, Consul! That's right! So, there's a character in Crisis Core called Consul. He is also a soldier. An actual, like a legitimate soldier. I remember there's a scene in Final Fantasy Remake where some of the Shinra guards recognize Cloud. One of them says to him, "Hold on, I'll go get Consul." And I think that triggered some sort of I think it triggered something in Cloud. Either that or it just like his when I mentioned Consul, it's Zack who knew Consul. Cloud did not know who Consul was. So I think
he
that
might still have no memory of it.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I think his memories is still merged with Zack. Otherwise, how is he a soldier in the first place? Then not only that, how is he still having instantaneous flips of Sephiroth? There's no other explanation than the fact that he already has Genova cells. Otherwise, he wouldn't see anything at all. He'd be seeing everything that everyone else is seeing, which is random people with numbers on their shoulders instead of actually Sephiroth. And the idea of Sephiroth having an avatar already isn't new. He used Genova, but he hadn't used the failed experiments in this case. Because the original, it was Genova who was making all the moves through by taking on the form of Sephiroth.
Right.
So it does paint a lot. It makes me wonder: the two Sephiroths trying to create world domination or world destruction?
Sephiroth probably came back in the past.
That is the currently working theory, isn't it?
Yeah, he's working with his past self.
But what if he's not working with his past self?
What do you mean? You think he's trying to work to replace his past self, or
yes,
what?
I think that's really what the case could be.
That's probably what it is. Because why would he want to share that?
I mean, it is him.
Yeah, it is Sephiroth after all.
But he is insane.
Yes.
He overpowered Genova. What would stop him from overpowering his past?
Yep. But that brings me to my, like I said, my original hope is that since so much has changed, and every little change they make is ripple affecting it, changing the past even more. I'm hoping that this results in Aerith not dying, and that will be very telling when we get to that point, because I know a lot of people anticipating.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to do a bait and switch on us, where oh, thank God she didn't die, and then another Sephiroth comes out and stabs her, and we're like, no!
I think Tifa's going to die. I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh no, if Tifa dies, I'm quitting the game. I would not. No, I'm not going to.
She's just texted. I can't believe how amazing the place looks. You're not even finished. Tifa, where are you at? Are you watching us? Are you spying on us? Is there cameras here?
Tifa, if you're here, you can say hi. I would like a drink.
There's a message in my chat I didn't read. Sorry. As I depart from Ariel's stream, hunger gnawed at me like a feral beast. My stomach growled. Hold on. Tifa just said, I need to help with the final preparations for that job in Sector 1. So I'm going to run, but I'll have Cloud come by and give the place a one server when you're done. Oh, sure.
Oh, so we cleaned the place before Final Fantasy 7 started. Nice.
Apparently. Joker says, my stomach growled with the ferocity of a hungry dragon, demanding sustenance. I long for the savory feast to quell my hunger. The thought of Ariel's delightful stream still fresh in my mind. I knew I must return, but for now, the call of the nourishment beckons. I'm sure Joker's already stepped away to get that food, so enjoy your food, and I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, come on back.
I'm on back now. You here?
You here? Golly. There's still specks all over the place over here. Ew.
Staff area floor. Okay, there's something I'm missing here. Oh, here we go.
Up. Okay, barrel. Clean. I have a feeling that you must be onto something with the idea that Aerith is going to survive.
I really think she is.
But who's gonna die?
Her expectations and either kill someone else or no one at all.
What if it's Jessie?
Jessie's already dead. Didn't she die?
Nope.
Really? I thought she died in this particular one.
Okay, well, I guess we don't have enough confirmation whether or not she's actually dead. Biggs is still
yeah, that's
alive.
That's true. She didn't die right away.
That's
So
true,
we
and
don't know
neither
for
did
sure.
Biggs. So, and we do see Jesse's glove where Biggs wakes up. So I have a feeling we will bump into Jesse at Gold Saucer, as she was she was going to be an actress in Gold Saucer.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool if she got to live that fulfill that.
Yeah, and since she'll be like having nowhere else to go, kind of makes sense that she would go.
Yeah,
It's kind of sad, but it is what it is.
I'm excited to see the changes. Like, I'm glad that they're changing the story. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why are they changing the story? It's a remake. If you want to play the original still exists. Play it.
I really do love the original still, and I love the remake idea. I love it so far. It's
I
weird,
love alternate realities, so it's right up my alley. I love seeing things in a different aspect than originally, set. I love seeing these
Naturally.
alternate,
Yes.
forms and things.
I love alternate realities too.
Yep.
It's like a big
I'm
lore
familiar
thing
with it.
for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
We study alternate realities, which is why I'm always able to see you people. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what happens next, but I'm also a little concerned because at any point the story could just drop, and it's like, oh gosh, God is dead. Eats fries with barbecue like it's ketchup. Also, you missed a spot. Hey, come on, Dragon.
Yeah, we missed several spots. We'll get to them eventually.
Don't worry, all the spots were missed. Also, hello, Dragon Streamer. I hope you're doing wonderful tonight.
Nice to see you, Dragon Streamer. Hope you're doing well.
Indeed.
By the way, everybody in my stream, if you haven't yet already seen that the stream name has Joey's tag in it, just mouse over it and please click the heart if you haven't followed him already.
Yeah, I got one on mine as well. In case you haven't followed Ariel.
Yes, follow all the streamers. Follow us all, especially us small streamers.
Overwhelm yourself with everyone else's problems.
Every small streamer's follower is important. That's what I love about
true.
small streamers. Before I even became a VTuber, especially following VTubers myself, is the small ones were the ones I really love, the ones that interacted with their community, and the most. It's always heartwarming to have someone that is doing this, for fun. They're interacting with everybody, and they're doing this for themselves, just to make everyone happy and to have a lot of fun. They're not doing this for money or anything. And that's the thing, though. The money, doing it for money is not a bad thing. Let me not get the wrong impression out there. If you do this for money, and you can do this, it's not mutually exclusive. You can do it for both. I do it for both. I have.
If it's just the money, I guess it would be questionable.
Yeah, if it was just the money, then it's like, oh, it's a job. It would get boring. Don't you think? It would start to feel like work, because you wouldn't. Oh man, this place is looking really good. Because you wouldn't have that excitement to stream every day if you were just doing it for money.
Maybe you get excited when you see $1,000 drop into your donation box, but let's be real here.
The people working at let's say Hololive or something like that. I have a feeling that they still wouldn't do this, even though they make so much money, if it wasn't fun for them. There's definitely they definitely got to enjoy it.
Honestly, I believe every streamer, maybe most streamers, maybe not all, but most of the streamers in Hololive just thought, you know what, I really love this and I want to take it to the next level, and that's why they joined Hololive.
Exactly. They want to do it for fun. I mean, for a bigger aspect, and that's great.
And they did a lot of work to get to there. You got to respect every streamer that gets in part of the company, because it's hard to get into these companies.
Yeah.
It's hard to show them that you've got the guts and you've got the talent that they're looking for. It's not just any winner takes all. It's just you got to really work for it.
I don't know if I would see. That's the thing. It's hard for me to decide on whether or not I would want something like that. Because on the one hand, it'd be nice to have be able to reach a bigger audience and have fun with more people and stuff. But on the other hand, I feel like it would be harder to interact with an audience that big. Plus, it would feel like there's a lot of pressure, you know? Like, if I don't want to
Agreed.
stream for a week because, like, I'm not feeling great, there's no pressure for that.
Which is why I also want to just remain as indie VTuber
Exactly.
myself. Because that sort of thing, it gets... There's already a lot of pressure making sure that, like, I don't know, 5 people are happy. Imagine the pressure of getting, like, 500 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people.
Exactly.
It's so
Of
much.
course, you can remain with streaming with your friends and stuff. Once you start getting into big companies and like that, the collaborations with your friends is just, it's not really as doable, you know?
Yeah, you gotta get to a point in your life where you're just like, you know what? I've got the time. I want to move on. I've had a great time with all this. These are great memories, but I'm ready. You gotta make that decision. Otherwise, you're just gonna stress yourself out. I guess.
Hi, Fry. How's it going?
Hello, Fry. No, there's a lot of water pressure. What are you talking about?
Fry has a, I have like these little stream voices. Like when somebody says something in chat, it automatically plays a sound for them that's unique to each person.
Oh, I looked into that, but I couldn't get it to work, so I was like, eh.
It's a benefit that I offer my VIPs and subscribers. So if you're a subscriber or a VIP, I allow people to have their own little custom sound when they come in. And Fry's is another indie streamer, a Japanese indie streamer named Tadanore, and she's super cute and fun, and it's actually how I met Fry. So every time I hear that voice come in, I have to imitate it. Got back from her birthday dinner. Is it your birthday, Fry, or is someone else's birthday?
What's with the evil smile, Dragon? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Oh, something over here. This microwave is not pink.
There's
colored all
so much.
over. It's mine, unfortunately. How's that unfortunate? Happy birthday, Fry. You don't like?
Happy
you don't like
birthday! How old are you?
You can't ask that.
I can.
Ask that.
I can. Watch. I'm gonna make people feel uncomfortable by asking their age. Oh, custom sounds. Oh, the chaos to be had. You know what? You want it? I'll make it happen. I'll have a talk later with Ariel. There's like a lot of things I could probably do with my stream setup that I just haven't gotten around to doing.
I use the program Mix It Up. It's super easy. I'll teach you.
Mix it up. I heard about that one. I just didn't look into it.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
I'm lazy.
My whole custom sound thing is, I mean, yeah, there's a caveat. You know, it has to be stream friendly. You know,
Of
as
course,
long as
yes.
it's not something like, you know, against Twitch TOS or anything, obviously. But other than that, it's fine. I'm 23, by the way. Price is so Fry will be glad to answer that for you. Apparently,
I'm 26, so I'm the older one. Ha!
I will not answer my age because I am over 300 something years old, and after 300, you just stop counting.
So 375.
No, it could be. I don't know. It's 300 something. Like I said, after 300, I stopped counting because time just started, you know, blending.
What was your birth year?
My birth year?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, time passes differently in my universe. So.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a good point. I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah. No, it's not that you shouldn't know. It's just I can't answer it. I don't know.
So okay. Yeah. You know what?
I don't know how it would translate
I'm
to your
gonna
years.
respect it. I'm gonna respect it.
Yeah.
I wanted to tease you a bit, but you know.
It's okay. I don't get offended very easily at all. So teasing does not bother me.
Neat.
Neat.
BC or ACDC? What?
Boomer. Yes. Well, I guess if you count 300 years or older a boomer, then yes, I am. A boomer.
I got it. I got it, Dragon. Don't worry. BC or ACDC? That's a good one.
BC or ACDC? That's
Yeah,
a
you
great
got
idea.
it. You got it.
Yeah, I just saw it. Both.
Both, actually. Yes.
But 300 years is not BC, so yeah, I'm ADHD.
Gosh, ADHD is the worst sometimes, but it can also be it's weird.
It's interesting. Like, I'll be sitting here like, all right. It really fucks with streaming too, but I'll be sitting here like playing a game on my computer, and I'll be telling myself, okay, I have the whole day off. I should get some cleaning done or some housework done or whatever, and then before I know it, it's time for bed because I just couldn't get that first step. I kept getting. I'll be like, oh, I need to finish this thing in this game real quick, and like, oh no, well, I'll just do this thing, and then yeah, ADHD sucks, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll get through. Oh, it's the ceiling that we need to work on. I was like, what needs to be done? Everything looks clean over here, and then I looked up.
You always gotta look up. If you see mold in the ceiling, leave immediately.
Is mold? I mean, it's just labeled as grime and dust.
It is straight up just dirt. I kind of feel like they just threw. I kind of feel like they just threw like a dirt bomb in here and said, "That's good enough, right?" Oh, look, a squirrel! That is exactly what ADHD is like.
I mean, as people joke with that, but it really is exactly like that. It do be like that. That's the simplest way to put it out.
Yeah, it's so unconscious.
Yeah, it is. It's a subconscious thing where you're basically like, you could be focused, you could be hyper focused on something, and all it takes is one little thing, and suddenly you're hyper focused on that thing.
Yeah, and because people don't really understand how ADHD really works, you get chastised for that sort of stuff a lot, and it leads to a lot of like mental issues.
Yeah,
it's like you have no real control. It's just your ADHD is like, brr.
ADHD doesn't just make you like kind of distracted often too. I mean, it can really lead to like other. It can be a symptom of depression and all kinds of other shit because that type of distractions that you're constantly having in your life can really get you down.
Absolutely.
And people don't realize that ADHD can be pretty sucky to have. But thankfully,
you miss these
really
lights.
Great medications out there to help.
I miss these lights. You spent so much time over here cleaning this entire bar, and you missed the lights.
I guess I got distracted.
You had one job. Janitor Joey is not pleased.
No. All right, we are at 99%, so we're very close. We should be getting the little checklist very soon.
This little boy, you shall be cleaned. Puts the lotion on the skin, or else he gets the hose again. Oh, I think it's clean. No, it's not clean.
Oh, there we go. This thing. What's missing? Oh,
I know one of you.
Oh, did it?
I know one of you is not clean.
Oh, several of these stools are not 100%.
By the way, Dragon, have you been playing Fire Emblem Engage?
Oh, by the way, anybody who plans to play Fire Emblem Engage or is currently playing Fire Emblem Engage, if you're like a purist like me, like a purist dork like me, and you want to read it, I have the audio in Japanese and then have the English writing. May I suggest that you don't? And here's why. I know that people are, and a lot of people are very subtitle purists, and that's great.
All right, go ahead.
Unless you understand Japanese, the language, first of all, the language is not going to match the writing.
That's true, actually.
If you understand a lot of Japanese, it's definitely not going to match the writing. The script is just a little bit different. It got censored quite a bit for this game. And secondly, the English voice actors for this game are absolute bangers. They are so
they're really
great
good.
and funny. They're really, really good. I mean, I played the whole game in Japanese. And then after I finished the game in Japanese, I started seeing these clips pop up online of English, of Fire Emblem scenes out of context or whatever.
Oh.
And
there's a lot of jokes about these.
Yeah. And I was watching the English subtitles, and I was like, the English dub, and I was like, holy crap, these guys are really, really good. Because not only is the dub really good, but they're sounding like they're having a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And I respect that. So I have to ask you, unless you understand or speak Japanese, and therefore would probably be more comfortable with the Japanese, please support the dub. They worked really hard on it. They sound great. It's a lot of fun. All the characters have great energy. None of them sound stilted or bad. It's really well done. Engage did a lot of really good things with Fire Emblem. My only qualm with Engage is there wasn't enough grinding levels.
That is important.
And it gets the grinding levels that do exist. They get more difficult as you proceed in the chapters, which is typical for a Fire Emblem game. But it made it really hard for me to level up my low-level characters going down the line. I wanted some grinding DLC, but they'll probably implement some soon. But yeah, Fire Emblem Engage was probably one of my favorites in a while. At least for the Switch, I liked it way better than Three Houses. I'm sorry, I know that would probably sound like sacrilege to some people.
No, Three Houses was not a bad game. It's just not as good.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, it had 3 different routes, so at least it had, which, you know, Fates had as well. Engage did not have multiple routes, which I was a little upset with. Which means it doesn't have as much replayability. I'm hoping we'll get some DLC to fix that, because right now the DLC is just extra emblems. Which is cool.
I guess.
You know, having extra characters and rings, but eventually you're going to get more characters and rings than you need, because you only have access to a certain amount of people in any given match of any bout, right? You might have like maybe 12 to 14 soldiers if you're lucky on the field. You're going to have way more rings and bracelets. That's what they call the DLC ones. You're going to have way more bracelets and rings than characters.
That's true.
So, but without the DLC, you won't, because the DLC focuses on 12. There's 12 rings. That number doesn't change. But that's why the DLC are not rings; they're actually bracelets. And there are things called bond rings, which are basically like a little gacha system.
Oh yeah, I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, you pay like these little points that you earn in the game, and you basically just like do a draw for these little bond rings, and they're rings that basically represent other minor characters, or major characters, in the other Fire Emblem games that have to do with the
like Sigurd and Marth.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you get the smaller guys like Navarro and like all these different characters that meant a lot during the games that came from, which is awesome because the heroes get like a lot of limelight. I'm really happy to see that the rest of the characters that people loved also had a part in the game, and they're really nifty and useful because you can just upgrade those.
Yeah, unfortunately though, the only thing that they do is offer stat boosts. Like,
but that's not bad. That stat boost is really useful in any situation, especially in Elden Ring, Fire Emblem. That stuff, any stat boost you get is just king.
Yeah, another thing that I did have a qualm with Fire Emblem Engage was that the rings start to feel super needed. Like, it's almost to the point to where your character feels gimped without it.
So, like, if you just didn't have the rings, you would be just, like, completely, like, obsolete.
Like, without giving any story stuff away, there are portions of the game where you're stripped of these rings, or where you don't have these rings. And
they always do something like that, but yeah.
Yeah, they do always do stuff like that in the game, yeah. But you start to feel like less that your character just doesn't feel as powerful because you're so used to these rings. Not only these extra stats, but the ability to engage and using the abilities that they have. Like, there's this one ring that when you engage, you have the ability to drop down 4 clones around you.
Oh yeah.
And those clones, they can't be moved or anything; they stay there. But the cool thing is those clones will attack or will counterattack if something attacks it. And the enemy loves to attack those fucking clones.
Yeah, they're kind of just there, aren't they?
Yeah, like, I mean, easily you could just ignore those clones, but the enemy just loves to attack them. And that's just, to me, is hilarious because it's like a free kill. But yeah, no, it's a great game. Otherwise, though, there's a lot I could say good about that game, more than I could say bad. Like I said, it's one of my favorites on the Switch.
Absolutely, I agree.
It did make me want to replay Fire Emblem Fates, though, which was my favorite on DS.
And you already said you were replaying it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm replaying it right now.
Did you enjoy Awakening, by the way?
Yes, I really liked Awakening, and I liked Echoes, but I didn't finish Echoes. I need to finish Echoes.
Echoes of Valentia?
Mm-hmm.
You have offended me and my family. I am leaving. Gosh dang it. No, I loved that game.
my really close friend, she told me that it was her favorite, and I was like, I never even finished it, and she's like, I don't even know if I know you anymore.
Oh my gosh. You know what? That's true. I feel the same right now.
I know. That's what I feel bad about. It's like, I'm like, oh, maybe I should play this game.
It's a great game. Like, if I had to argue, it was definitely like the upgraded version of all the Fire Emblems on the 3DS before it. There was way more challenge to the to how like characters fought one another. In combat, there were way more like squares to use, which caused like a lot of like maneuverability for the first off. And a lot of the game was just, the story was a love story, and it was a fantastic love story.
Yeah, so I kind of want to. I definitely want to play it. Like I said, I never got to finish it because I don't know why. I can't even remember.
It's really just like the idea of having two like perspectives of the story. Like you played through those different perspectives. It's really what makes the game so gosh darn good. And it's a remake of another DS title that was like I think it was also called Valentia, something like that. Maybe it was just called Echoes. But it's a good game, and I love it. It's glitched also.
Joker says, as I return to Ariel's stream with my beloved potato and cheddar pierogies,
Please.
I could not help but feel a sense of comfort wash over me. The warmth emanating from the soft dough and the smell of savory filling, seeming to melt away from the stresses of the day. As Ariel continued her stream, I savored every bite, feeling as if I had found a momentary escape from the chaos of the world. Amidst the clatter of the keyboard and the hum of my computer, my pierogies had found their peaceful refuge in the midst of the stream. What I'm saying is, I'm back. Pierogies.
Pierogies? What is those? Do
Is
tell.
that a Canadian snack? Canadian snake.
Have you written today's menu? Did you write today's menu? Zinc, soft drink, Sprite, soda star, coffee drink, milk coconut, snack. Snack enjoy. Snack enjoy.
European. Oh, what's you, Mr. Fancy European? Blah-de-da.
German, I believe. Thank you, Dragon.
I don't know.
Oh, pierogies might be German. Okay, I get it. Okay, let's see what else we got going on.
Oh, pierogies are German? Interesting.
Back bar cabinet light.
Oh, that's what Joker says. Russian
back bar cabinet light. Oh, this.
Okay, well, while you're working on the back
there
bar cabinet light, I'm going to work on the back bar top.
They are good. Ooh. How good? What are pierogies like, Dragon? Tell me. They sound good. Are they like a pastry or some sort of like meat?
They sound like a pastry because he says something about the bready, doughy.
Ooh. I forgot what I was looking for.
I have sharp back teeth, and I mean, as you know, I have sharp teeth. Period. But they are just cutting into my tongue.
Ow!
I don't know why. I think I just have a sensitive tongue today, or maybe I bit my tongue in my sleep or something. You ever had that happen? You just like wake yourself up because you bit your tongue by accident?
Yeah, I've had that happen plenty of times actually.
Yeah.
But it's usually on my cheeks.
Yeah, that happens on my cheeks too sometimes. But I did like the back part of my tongue or something, so it's really sensitive today. Yeah. So.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll get over it. I'll be fine. Let's see here. We need the back room ceiling light. So I think that's over here.
Did I not? Oh.
I thought I spritzed it really quickly and then moved on. So I probably didn't finish. I see where it is.
The little ADHD kicking in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Back room pipe.
Oh, so you're in the right area. Let me see what else I can find. Am I in your way? Nope.
Oh, here we go.
Ceilings 3 or 4. Oh, this whole thing? Clean! Clean!
No, let me see which part of the ceiling. It's one of the ceiling panels.
Clean! Clean!
Which one is it?
Is it clean?
I clicked it. I don't see it blinking. Oh,
there
I got
it. Okay, so now we got a kitchen vent and wall lantern. They're like raviolis, but no sauce, and filled with mashed potato and cheese. Ooh!
Oh, that sounds so good.
And
Pierogies, also known as pierogi, are a traditional Polish dish made with boiled dough filled with various ingredients such as mashed potatoes, cheese, sauerkraut, meat, or fruit. They are typically served with butter, sour cream, or fried onions. Pierogies have become popular in many countries around the world and enjoyed as a tasty, comforting meal. That sounds so yummy!
I want one.
I do too.
Make me several.
Yes, please craft one of these and then send them in the mail. At P.O. Box Ariel, Aria.
P.O. Box, please put this in my stomach now.
P.O. Box, please put this in my stomach now.
Just do it. Feed the Joey.
Oh shit, I'm getting raided by Valorous Dub! What's up?
Oh! Hello! Hello, Raiders! Hello there! How are y'all
All right,
today?
here comes the auto clip.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what is this you're playing? Oh shit, I'm getting raided by another person.
Oh, whoa. Nice
Yace Ray
double
as
rage.
well. Hello, Yace Ray. Hello.
Hello.
More friends. Yes, a double raid.
Look
That
at
is
all these
awesome. Hello,
friends.
guys.
Holy cray.
Hello, 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 Yace Raid. Hello, Rajan. Welcome. I was wondering where you were at. Usually Rajan claims first. Oh, you guys were playing Payday? Nice, 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 nice.
Hi, Rohajin.
Yummy. How are you doing? Valorous, what were you playing? Did I see Minecraft? Was that correct? You're playing Minecraft? Give me just a second to pull up my chat. I've got so many tabs open. Okay.
Done.
So, yes, thank you for the shout outs. Thank you for the shout outs, Joker. I really appreciate that. Valorous was playing Minecraft. And Yasri was playing Payday 2. I hope you guys had fun. Finnick, hello, welcome. How is everybody doing today? Thank you, Raiders, for joining. If you've not met me before, I am Ariel Arya. I am a dark elf from the Cosmic Void. I'm currently in my little cat form right now, so please excuse the multiple ears. Trust me, these ears were grown on an addition to my elf ears. 4 is the superior number. I have with me Joey Stickers.
Hello.
You can click on his name on my stream title and then click the little heart and follow him as well if you'd like. He is with me with Power Wash Simulator. We're actually watching Final Fantasy VII stuff, and today we are in, or rather right now, we are in the final heaven.
Whee.
7th heaven, sorry.
7th heaven.
Well, it says over here. Okay, it says over here. Where is it? Final heaven right here, location 053. So, maybe this is a sub of a bigger restaurant chain called Final Heaven? I don't know.
Huh. I don't
But anyway,
know.
this is 7th heaven. And we are washing it. We're almost done washing it. Oh, we did wash it.
It's done.
It's done.
Your janitor has finished the job.
Hey, Victor. How's it going? Long time no see. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope that all you're doing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I am a gray cat like you today, only with elf ears. Phoenix says was watching a new show on Netflix and already gotten through the first 4 episodes. Wow, that must have been a good show. All right, so shall we move on? Here's our time lapse in case you want to see it.
Ooh, I should show mine as well since we're showing time lapses.
And you guys
Hold
can see
on.
the time lapse of us cleaning. There we go. 7th heaven being cleaned.
Oh my gosh, is this a long one?
Okay,
I see one of us
ready for
just was straight up just like walking with it.
Victor says I'm doing what? Victor says I'm doing well. Streamed yesterday with Zai, Roja, and Gui. Oh, nice. I'm doing well as well. Xeroxia says, "Oh my." Sorry. Final Heaven is the final limit break. Probably just homage to that. Oh, you're right, Xeroxia. I didn't think about that.
Oh, right. That's right. Thank you so much for mentioning it.
I completely forgot about that.
I did too.
Okay. Mako Energy Exhibit. That's what we are going after next. I'm going to read the thing.
Please do.
This is from Reeve again.
Reeve!
Hello once again. I trust you've been able to take in some of the cities since we were last in touch. Sorry to pull you away from your vacation, but we have another job lined up for you. The nature of this task, however, demands a great deal more discretion from the last we had you perform. Of course, this also means you shall be compensated handsomely for your troubles.
Ooh.
One of the specimens from Professor Hojo's laboratory escaped and made its way to the 60th floor. It was eventually captured in the Mako Energy Exhibit, but it refuses to go quietly, and the place is coated in a thick layer of biological ooze. While we entrusted the floor and walls to our security team, I insisted that someone with a more skilled touch handle the exhibit itself.
Do we get hazard pay? Specifically medically hazardous pay.
Enjoy your dinner, Rajan. Thank you so much for the lurk. Phoenix
Yes,
says it's called
please.
Mr. Midnight. Beware the monsters. Oh, interesting. I'll take a look at that. Ooze, yes.
Oh God! He
Look at
just
the size of this.
it's the Midgar
Yeah.
exhibit.
Exists.
Gosh, it just, man, it just.
Sector 7 plate. I just went right to the Sector 7 plate. I'm going to work on that one.
All right, I think I'll go ahead and start by just walking around.
That's the first text I got from Reeve. Glad to have you in the Shinra building again.
You know what? Glad to be here, Reeve. I'm happy to see that you're in a good mood.
Yeah. Even though I might not be where I am today without the company's stunning advancements in Mako harvesting technology, I have rarely visited this exhibit, and I believe I finally understand why.
Is oozed? Yeah, I wouldn't visit this exhibit very much either if it was oozed.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of gross.
It forces me to come face to face with the fact that this city has become no longer what I hoped it to be.
Gosh dang squidlings never cleaning up after their
I
fights.
pride myself away from Hogwarts Legacy since it's nearly 9 p.m. I suppose I'll make my usual appearance. My adoring subjects await.
My adoring subjects.
We do miss when you're not here, Xeroxia, and I am very happy to see you pop in every once in a while, even if it's just to say hi or even to stay longer. Any amount of Xeroxia time is good time for me.
Aw. We appreciate Xeroxia.
Phoenix says, yesterday was annoying. I had to return the broken disc to FedEx, but then I got an email earlier this afternoon from Target that they got the package and I'll be issued a refund. Nice.
What kind of broke a disc?
Desk.
Oh, desk. I'm sorry about the desk.
Reactor 0404. So this reactor is not found? Oh, no, it's Sector 4 reactor. Here's the Sector 7 reactor. Okay. Nope, that's Sector 3 reactor.
I found a Sector 7 reactor. I found Sector 2 reactor.
Thank you, Ariel, for my quarterly intake of diabetes.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Xeroxia all the diabetes that they can handle.
I'm Meryl Biba? What?
Marabiba?
Oh, here! I found it! Sector 7, right here.
Meow, meow, meow. Allow me to explain the general layout of Midgar. Okay, Reeve, you do that.
Alright, Dad. Telling me what's what with his fancy exhibits. Oh, gosh. Next thing you know, he's going to show you his collection of Warhammer 40k stuff, and it's going to be like, ugh.
As you may have noticed, it's divided into 8 sectors, each powered by its own Mako reactor, and at the very center stands the Shinra building. Yes, I see.
I don't want to know about your anime figures, Reeve.
But as the city's design is depicted on the first use of Mako, perhaps I explain that first. He's just going to go on and on.
Gosh, now he's never going to stop talking.
To be capable of giving a giant robot, I don't know why I said giant, a robot diabetes is truly a gift.
Robot diabetes? What?
Yeah, because Xeroxia is a automaton.
Oh, very neat.
Yeah,
I like that.
Steampunk-esque design is just absolutely cool. And then they have another character that also streams on their channel named Maya, who is a doll, and like a literal doll.
Oh.
She's awesome.
Cool.
And she has threatened to eat stars, and I don't want her to eat my starlights. So we've come with a somewhat agreement that she will not eat my starlights, but she can eat other stars.
Just not the starlights.
Just not the starlights. No, the starlights are mine and precious. I have to protect my starlights.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she doesn't like stickers.
Oh yeah, you don't want her to eat your stickers. So.
Don't eat my stickies. No. Mine. I eat them.
Oh shit! This lag spike keeps making me pop over in another direction.
I know, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah. I wasn't getting it until we started streaming for some reason. So I says, I will not eat your starlights as long as you're paying attention. Yes, exactly. As long as I'm focused and watching my starlights, she won't sneak. Wait, what? Don't sneak. Don't you sneak attack them. No snacking.
But it's not fun if there's not a challenge.
That's a fair point.
Gotta stick up on them.
How did your Lancer game go the other day, Xeroxia? I didn't have a chance to pop in, but I saw the stream notice, and I was curious how it went. Xeroxia says Joey gets it. Yes,
Yeah.
Joey does get it. Joey often does. It's not fun if it's not a challenge, I guess. Oh, you got your acrylic oil brushes. Nice. Lance is a lot of fun doing again this Saturday afternoon. Oh, nice. Okay.
I love acrylic oil brushes.
Yeah, Finnick is a Finnick does paintings and stuff. She's really good at stuff.
Ooh, I want to see.
Yeah.
I love paintings. I love seeing random paintings in places.
She has a Twitter. Finnick, if you want to drop your Twitter, you're more than welcome to.
Please do.
Yeah, she has a Twitter that you can follow with her art. But she doesn't have a Discord, so
That's okay.
I'm sure she would be more happy to post them in the Discord. But
It's
brushes are
all
nice. They
good.
work really nice. Are they the ones that you were talking about? The not felt ones. The ones that didn't need the pans. Have you tried them yet without the pans to see if you need them or? Sector 7 outskirts. Came from Artza. What is Artza? Is that like a website for just art stuff?
I think so.
Sounds like it would be.
Arts. It's not like Art Station. I've been attacked by a cat.
You're being attacked by a cat. Did one of Hojo's designs get away?
No, I'm talking about Cat Weasel.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh. Hi, Cat Weasel.
Cat. Hope you're having a lovely day
How
over.
you doing, Cat Weasel? Good to see you.
Good morning, buddy. How was Japan?
I just recently posted what I've done on those kits over on Twitter, and yes, Artza is a website that sells various paints, drawing, and crafting tools. Oh, neat. Neat.
Ah, my fludgy.
I'll check Twitter later.
This game is really satisfying, but after a while, long enough, it really starts to test your patience.
What do you mean? You just get tired, or?
No, yeah, I think that's really what it is. Why my hands are like, I'm now in pain.
Yeah, it can wear you down mentally because it's almost too calming and relaxing that you just tend to just melt into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stretch my hand a little bit because I feel like it's just like sore now.
This is why the toggle button really helps, because you don't have to actually hold down the mouse button, and you can just kind of lightly move your hand around.
Well, it's my left hand. It's not my right hand, actually. My right hand's doing wonders. My left hand is like, I'm in pain because you have me on a hard surface.
Oh, I see. Because you're so used to keeping it in that MMO position, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Finnick. That's what Joey said, that he likes paintings. Rossi said before I booted up Hogwarts, I went to the Wizarding World website to get sorted. Can you guess which house you're in? Xeroxia. I would guess you are either Slytherin or no, definitely not Hufflepuff.
What?
I would guess that Xeroxia is probably Slytherin. Yeah, I'm not saying that Xeroxia is bad, because Xeroxia is very Slytherins are focused on growth and ambition, and that's what Xeroxia has. At the same time, I can see Xeroxia as a problem solver. He could be a good Gryffindor, or they could be a good Gryffindor. Not Gryffindor, sorry, Ravenclaw. But
yeah, Ravenclaws are the ones who are really, really, really smart.
Only slightly Slytherin, yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see you as fitting in Slytherin, though. Is that where you got sorted?
Spoken like a real Slytherin.
See, I'm glad that you went to the website to get sorted and then connect your account, because if you do it in the game, the sorting house, it only asks you like 2 questions, and it makes it really obvious to pick which house you want to get sorted into.
Yeah.
Like you can really game the result up. But see, that's the thing. It's also the game also says at the end of it, it's like, is this where you want to go? Because your choice does factor into it, and the lore of the choice factors into it as well. So it gives you this. It lets you choose your house as well. But if you go to the website, they give you a real big quiz to kind of really find out where you should belong. Can you guess where I belong, Xeroxia? I'm wondering if you can guess my house.
Ooh.
Before I say it, I'd be curious to see.
I'm gonna let Xeroxia have it, but you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what you guys think, house-wise, where you think I belong. I've heard I belong in. I would fit in 2 of them.
You know what, Kat? In a way, I guess Harry did choose his house.
He did. He absolutely did. He was a Slytherin, 100%. His personality was Slytherin.
It's interesting.
That's one of the things that a lot of fans like mention and even point out is that all the things that he like showcased as like his personality would have fit him as Slytherin easily. Just as what's his name? Nedry? No, not Nedry. What was his name? Ned? Something like that? Ned something. I can't remember his name now for some reason.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the guy that was really good at herbology and stuff. Herbology. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would have been a good Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Harry
Potter is a Slytherin door.
Neville,
He's a Slytherin
that's
door,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neville is his name.
Neville, that was it. Neville, thank you, Finnick. Yeah, Neville would definitely have been a good Hufflepuff, but the reason he was a Gryffindor was what happened in the last book, so or movie, whatever you talk about. Yeah, so that was really showed his Gryffindor self. So a lot of people for the longest time were like, "Oh, he doesn't fit in Gryffindor. He's all cowardly and this, that, and the other." And like, no, it doesn't really. It's not something you often see. You know, sometimes it's not something you see. But
yeah,
Rossi says, "I'm gonna say Hufflepuff, given the onslaught of niceness you've subjected me to." Like I said, a lot of people said I've been a mixture of Hufflepuff and one other. But what do you think, Joey?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
What was your house guess for me?
Oh, it was going to be Ravenclaw.
Yep, that's correct.
Nice.
Ravenclaw's where I'm is why I'm sorted at. Yep.
I had a feeling because you are a very intelligent person as I've gotten to know you lately.
Puzzle solver.
You are definitely a puzzle solver, and it's something we both enjoy doing a lot.
Yeah, like when we were playing the escape room simulator.
Oh yeah,
and
you had plenty of things that you did and then finished on your own, and I'm just like, yep, I'm over here now.
I just love puzzles, and it's not because I don't think I'm smart. I'm not, and I think that's the thing that people don't realize is that Ravenclaws aren't so much smart. They just have they just like puzzles.
That makes sense.
At the same time, the reason why I also fit a little bit into Hufflepuff is because Hufflepuffs are really big on like friendship and bringing other people to light and making other people happy and stuff, and I have that quality as well about me as far as like what people say I fit that quality well. So I kind of fit both bits here and there.
Yeah.
I prefer hidden object games. I love escape room style games. Whenever I'm playing hidden object games, especially like those Big Fish games, I love those old Big Fish games. They're so cheesy and they're great. I like the puzzle solving parts more than the hidden object parts, but I like the hidden object parts too.
Oh yeah.
So Oxy says I also enjoy brute forcing them as far as in reference to puzzle games. Yeah, I mean that's a genuine puzzle solving, way. Brute forcing is sometimes some of the best ways to solve. Finding a solution that is not the normal solution. Mako is a substance that flows under the surface of the planet. Yes, Reed. Thank you so much for the text. We needed that.
So, what house do you think I'm in?
You?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say either Hufflepuff or no. I think you're Hufflepuff.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. Like, no, definitely Hufflepuff, 100%.
This guy is nothing but Hufflepuff right here, to be honest.
That's a good thing, though. I mean, Hufflepuffs are awesome. I mean, they get a lot of flack because they don't get a lot of representation.
Of course, yes.
In the books and the movies. In the game, they get some amazing representation. Some of my favorite characters in the game are Hufflepuffs. Actually, my 2 favorite characters in the game are actually Slytherins, which is interesting because the books portray the Slytherins
to be so evil and just those are the books.
Yeah, but those are and that's the thing that they're not. Things are not black and white. There's always that shade of gray. They just have ambition. and the game shows that. Like, the game gives you Slytherins that are amazing characters with deep stories and meanings, and I really love that about the games. Again, not gonna spoil anything for people who are enjoying the games and stuff.
Yeah, please enjoy the game at your own pace.
Yes. Slytherin, you call me? Hi, Star.
Hi,
Yeah, as soon as
Star.
I mentioned Slytherin, Star pops in. Star is a Slytherin as well. Fits her to a T.
A Ravenclaw
Yeah, Star,
and a Slytherin living together.
What is that?
Xeroxy is a fellow Slytherin, Star. We were just talking about that. Yeah, no spoilers to any Hogwarts Legacy stuff, because I've already beaten the main story. I haven't finished the epilogue stuff yet, but I've already beaten the main story, and I don't want anybody to be spoiled, because just experience it. It's the best. I'm glad it's the best writing that that the Hogwarts universe has ever had, and it wasn't written by a demon. So,
Thank gosh.
yeah, the best writing came from gamers, which I love. You know,
People who really enjoyed the source material so
Yeah.
much, they knew exactly what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. Respect.
Zarasi said, "Have you ever taken the Vampire the Masquerade clan test era?" No, I haven't. Send me the link to that. I'd like to do that.
I want to try it too, actually. That sounds really neat.
Hey, thanks for the resub, Star.
Yay!
11 months. I'm waiting
Almost
until
a
after my
year.
TV before seeing the game yourself. Yeah. The cool thing is if any of you guys have Steam Decks, the game runs fabulous on a Steam Deck. Even though it's a very, very, very intensive game, it causes my computer to really think about whether or not it wants to run it at max. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's the first game I can't run at max graphics. It is that intense as far as graphics are concerned. It's also very poorly optimized. But runs great on Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my eyesight is terrible, I'm getting a 40 or 42 inch, which we recommend. I think that's a good size. 40 or 42 inches is a great size, Fennec, for if you have like a bit of a sight problem and you're getting it for a smaller room, which I remember you saying you were getting it for a smaller room. I think 40 or 42 inches is fine. You deem them need to clan test? Thank you. I'll take it later.
Yeah, this side portion is really finicky to clean, I know.
You know what?
So many
I'm
nooks
about
and
to-
crannies.
Do we have any soap? Can I use soap? Yes, maybe. Let's see here. See if I can buy some soap. Cleaning liquids out of stock.
Character
Nope, I
gets
guess
stuck
not.
in time loop, falls through world. Character gets stuck in bloody bush. Oh hell, Dragon, are you okay? Are you trying to tell me something through code?
I haven't played a vampire game since I used to play a pen and paper vampire masquerade game, but I haven't played a vampire PC game since the older ones, and I really want to play that new one. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Ooh,
Do you
this
have
new
it,
one?
Roxia? The new vampire game? Newer one? It's not that new.
Everybody loves vampires.
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 Yeah, vampires.
Little vampires. Dracula. Edward.
Dracula.
Dracula. What?
No, I just like the way you said Dracula. You're like, Dracula?
Dracula? Dracula
Yep.
is spectacular.
Dracula. Remember that? I don't know if anybody is a fan of White Zombie. That was a cool song.
In Hogwarts Legacy was watching someone else play it. Vampire. The vampires! It's like a vampire, but the only way they get blood is by bludgeoning you.
That's why they call it bludgeoning. In case you're worrying, I'm a Machiavellian, only slightly Slytherin, only slightly crazy. All that checks out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It checks out.
Check that.
Back with food, something more exciting. Oh, what else? What else do you? Yeah, Dracula. That was the name of a White Zombie song.
Really?
From Electric 3000, I think was the name of the album. I don't remember.
Wow.
Roja, what more exciting did you bring? The food is amazing on its own self.
Now I know you're hiding something from me. What are you hiding?
Probably dirt.
Yeah.
Seriously,
oh,
what caused this green and it's Mako residue. That's what it says. If you mouse over it, it's Mako residue, and this is soot.
Huh.
This yellow stuff.
Hold on,
is,
I'm trying to find
no,
it.
the yellow stuff is bio residue.
Okay.
This is the soot. All right, so the yellow stuff is bio residue. The green stuff.
I'm
is
gonna
water
guess he
residue.
exploded and not say anything else. I
Yeah,
know
that's all
woo
I got.
pie. Oh gosh.
But I'm gonna put a pic. I'm gonna take a pic to put on Discord. Oh, nice. Okay.
Goodness, they must have just looked at the
Tonight.
whole thing for Midgar and just said, you know what, power washing that would be awesome. And they were right.
Reminds me, I have leftover Taco Bell in the fridge.
I'm gonna
remembered
get
that.
Taco Bell tonight.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you get the cheesy gordito Doritos Crunch are so good.
Oh yes.
And they also have they have these burritos that have those little Frito chips in them.
Mm-hmm.
Little crunches. Oh, those are so good too.
Those sound really good. I will do it for. I usually get like the big box and be like, "That's good enough." But
Yeah.
just like fill up on tacos and
That's
say
what
that's
Star
good.
got. She got the box, but I got the. I just got a couple of the little burrito thingies with the chips.
A little pie.
The patrolling guards just had too much Taco Bell. What Roxy said. You know, that's the same thing we said about the Seventh Heaven bar when we got
Oh
to
yeah.
it. It looked like absolute.
Because
just
they
like,
explained it was like they just came in, ordered everything on the menu twice, and then just messed
Yeah,
up the
exactly.
place. Did they die? Did they burn in heck? What
they
happened?
explode after they ate everything.
Yeah, did they just leave a dead bomb and said this is good, right?
Yeah, this is good. This is what you want.
Here's a tip: just leads a stink bomb in their house. This is gonna be good for you.
Zeraxia says, "I guess I got to go to my President's chagrin." Do you have a stream tonight, Zeraxia?
Have fun wherever you're going.
I think it's Monday, so I think Zeraxia does stream tonight.
Ooh,
And based on the time, looks like they will be streaming soon. So maybe we'll rate them.
ooh.
Or I will at least. You rate whomever you wish. I'm not gonna force you to rate with me, but I might raid Zeraxia. I do according
You go
adoring
right ahead.
subjects and so on. Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, I'll probably raid you tonight then.
I'm gonna see. I think there's like plenty of people still online for myself, so I'll go ahead and rate who I want.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, and the share packs. Cool. I'll check that in a bit. Yeah.
Clean the tower. Clean the tower.
Hey Star, are you oh there we go, fix that stuff. Are you picking up Cookout for Cookout Mondays? We usually have Cookout on Mondays.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Have you ever had Cookout? The restaurant? Not restaurant. The
I don't
fast food
think.
place?
I don't think there's a cookout here where I live.
Yeah, they're not everywhere, but they are a chain. So basically, it's just super cheap fast food, but it's like it's not like it's super well made, but it's not unwell made. It's really cheap, quick food, and it's just like I don't know. It's just really really good.
Yeah.
But I love it. Their food tastes great. I'm sure they use MSG in their burger meat, which would explain why it's so freaking tasty. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you the secret of why the food that Star and I have is so tasty is because we have a big old thing of MSG and we put MSG in our ramen and stuff.
Oh,
and it's
really?
tasty. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. MSG is the best. Did you know?
Okay, go ahead.
Despite the silly stigma behind MSG back in the older days, MSG has been used in products ever since. You know, it's in Doritos for God's sakes, and MSG occurs naturally in breast milk. I mean, it's not bad at all, in moderation, obviously.
In
You know,
moderation,
just like
though, yeah, that is
it
very
is.
important to point out.
Yeah, I mean, it's monosodium glutamate or whatever the fuck it's called. But anyway, it's like salt, but better.
Mmm.
Too much can make you sick. Yeah, because if it's a glutamate, so if you don't use if you used it too much, you might feel icky about it. But that's going to give you the same effect as salt if you have high blood pressure. So Victor says I've never used MSG in my marinades, and it's still not optional. I didn't say you need to use it, but
No, he said
Yeah.
that. They
you
said
should
that.
try it. I did say that you need to use it.
You need to
You need to. Yeah, you need to use it. Sorry.
change your lifestyle.
Yeah, change your lifestyle now. Victor says I should use it. Try it, Victor. Put a little. You can usually get it at any market with like foreign foods or stuff, you can usually get you can get it off Amazon. Honestly, very cheap. Try putting a pinch in. Just use a little bit. All you need is a little bit, and it will change the way you think about flavor. Trust me, it's amazing.
While you're at it, make sure you get sugar-free gummy bears and just chomp on those for hours.
Oh God, please don't do that. Please
They
don't
caught on!
eat
They caught on! Darn it! We gotta leave!
Please do not eat a lot of sugar-free gummy bears. You will regret it, I promise.
You know the stories as well, then.
Oh, obviously, yes. I mean, I have a friend who's diabetic, and she had a bunch of sugar-free gummy bears that she would bring to work, and she would like have this big old thing of sugar-free gummy bears that she would snack on every once in a while. And I was like, "Oh, sweet gummy bears! I love gummy bears." She's like, "Do not eat more than a handful," because I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't want to take too many." She's like, "No, I'm just mean. Trust me, you'll regret it." And I was like, "Fuck that! I have a good strong stomach."
Oh, no.
No, I do not have a strong stomach. It's nobody has a strong stomach against sugar-free gummy bears. It's bad. It's a bad idea.
I've tried
Very
many
bad.
different gummy bears and none taste as good as vitamin gummies. What? Why is that
Yeah.
the case? Why?
Exactly. I have no clue. I have these gummies that I used to take all the time for sleeping, melatonin gummies.
Mm-hmm.
And they were so tasty. I was like, I just want to snack on these.
It's
And then I
so
won't sleep
weird, right? It's just
I know,
like,
it's
ah,
very
yes,
weird.
these are only once a day, but they taste like I should eat them all the time.
I know. I also really liked the. I used to have CBD gummies that I would eat a lot of too. You know, in case I want, because CBD is really good for stress. I liked it for
Okay.
stress. It's really relaxing and stuff. If you
Checks
know,
out.
if you respond well to CBD, not everybody responds to CBD the same way. So
That's true. Not everybody responds to medicine and drugs the same way as others.
Rojan says all the stuff against MSG, at least in the U.S., popped up from the thing known as racism because America. You know, Rojan, you're not wrong.
I would
You're not
check
wrong.
out, yeah. All
But
things
the
considered.
problem is the first person that brought up MSG being a bad for you was actually a Chinese food critic or not a food critic, but I think it was a doctor, and he wasn't even like a doctor, like doctor, like he was a professor type doctor. Not that that's not a doctor, but I'm saying like it didn't mention as to why the food was bad, just to give you clarification and aspect of the why he was saying this. But anyway, it was like a regional thing. Like he had a thing to say about the regional cooking. Like it wasn't up to par to him, and he mentioned it was because of the MSG. But yeah, it's because of that. It was not based off of any science,
It was just an
or anything
opinion.
like that.
Good
Yeah,
old
MSG
opinions, am I right?
Exactly. MSG, like any type of seasoning, is moderation. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. Bing, bing, bing.
Ding, 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 ding.
Bing, ling, ling,
We're
ling,
doing
ling,
pretty well
ling.
on this.
I know.
We might have this cleared in time to finish the stream.
Oh, yes. We are getting close to ending it.
You know, if we don't finish out this DLC on this one, we can do it next Monday.
Yeah, that
If
sounds
you
good
want.
to me. I like that idea.
And if not, if we do finish it, then we can tackle
Tomb Raider!
we can tackle Tomb Raider after it. Yeah,
I would love to do Tomb Raider. I love Tomb Raider so
Yeah.
much.
yeah, that's something that'd be a lot of fun. But those like some big levels too.
They must be. It is like the puzzles from Tomb Raider, isn't it?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Gosh, I would love to play some Tomb Raider, classic Tomb Raider again in the future. I was not finished here. If I recall, he or his wife got headaches lately, and he figured he ate a bunch of Chinese lately, and that was it.
Well, I mean, salt will give you headaches.
It'll do it.
It has nothing to do with MSG. It's a salt thing. I mean, yeah, MSG might give you headaches too, but you know the reason being is it's a salt. It's a type of salt. So yeah,
You know? Checks out in my book.
it will give you headaches. It's called blood pressure.
It's called moderate.
Yeah, moderate your intake. You know, you gotta watch what you eat, not just because of the amount, but because of what goes in it.
Just because you smart does not necessarily mean you know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Intelligence does not mean wisdom.
That's true.
Yeah. That's what I try to tell people. You know,
It's
like,
also called menopause? Huh? Cat, are you
What?
are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? It's a different sort of word. Right? Someone collected these.
Cleaning up the sectors. Cleaning up the sectors.
Isn't that what the M stands for? No.
Day of the Tentacle is a reboot. Got a reboot? Yeah, it did.
I'm sorry, Day of the Tentacles.
Day of the Tentacle got a remaster. I wouldn't call it a reboot.
What is this?
Sam and Max got a reboot, or rather, got extra episodes and extra stuff.
Oh,
But
sweet.
Day of the Tentacle, more along the line, got kind of up converted.
Yeah.
Day of the Tentacle is one of my favorite old school Lucasfilm games, or Lucas games, Lucas Arts. That was it.
Oh, headaches are a symptom of menopause. Now, I mean, that's possible too.
Oh, I see. I was about to say, is that why? That's what you were talking about over there about menopause.
Yeah, I thought we were still talking about MSG, and it's like, it also stands for menopause. I'm like,
Yeah,
What?
no, Day of the Tentacle was a great game. I mean, it was a spin-off of Maniac Mansion. I'm sure you know that. Which was another amazingly fun game.
I think a Game Grumps played that one.
Oh, they did. They probably played Day of the Tentacle as well. The only problem with Game Grumps is, and they were playing Sam and Max recently.
Yeah.
And I really like Game Grumps, but they basically took all the voice acting out of it and started doing their own voice acting instead. It's like I love Game Grumps and I love Aaron and Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to hear them voice act the characters. Like, I want to hear them commentate, yeah, but I don't want to hear them voice act the characters because then I get the mix up between their commentating and the characters that they're voicing.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like just put the voice acting on and then commentate along with it. I love hearing you guys just chat. That's what makes their videos so great, in my opinion, is that they don't conform to like the popular YouTube standards of how to make a video. And just play the game with the audio, and that's it.
That's really all you need
no
if you think
fancy
about
overlay, no video of themselves. I mean, obviously they changed their titles of their streams to match the YouTube algorithm, and I understand that. It's going to be hard to find new viewers if you don't.
You know what? You know what, Dragon, you're right. Aaron does do a good Max, but I kind of stand with Ariel here that I really do prefer the original voice acting in the game that they were using as for Max and... Who was the other guy?
Sam
and Max, yes, that's right.
Yeah,
I prefer their voice acting still. I'm not hating on Aaron's voice. I still like his voice.
Aaron's voice is amazing, and he would be an amazing voice actor. I'm just saying that, it... As someone who really likes Game Grumps and that really likes that game, I would love to see them just commentate alongside the game so that I'm not mixed up between, am I hearing Max or am I hearing Aaron talk about things that Max is saying? I don't know. But that being said, they do often read the voice, the text when they do their games. It's just in a game like this where it's already being read out loud, I feel like you don't need to take it off. Just let it play and then commentate. Yeah, I do like the Sam and Max series. Oh, your Sam and Max series? Or are you talking about your fan writing? Yeah, Fennec also does fan fiction stuff too.
I had my days as a fan fiction writer.
Mine as well. I haven't written in a while, but I decided to write my own unique stuff instead, and I just haven't. I'm waiting until I publish that first.
Really looking forward to the days where I can actually get started with game design. Slowly getting there. It's just a very slow crawl.
I don't know if I have the skill or the patience to be a good game designer, so...
It's a lot more fun than people think.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I don't have that... I don't know if I have that ability in me. It's just...
Kind of want to hear Dan sing King of the Creatures song, though I do like the original voice, too. I wrote a Pokemon fan fiction before I even knew that was a thing at maybe 8 or so. Dude, when I was a child, I wrote all sorts of stuff. I had a Sonic fan fiction. I came up with a whole Pokemon fan fiction called Pokemon Academy, and I came up with all these different ideas. And that was way before I even got involved with a fandom. I was just like, I'm writing things. It's my entertainment.
Things.
It was just how I did things, you know?
Yeah. No problem.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Phoenix says writing, painting, gaming, and photography helps out with my episodes.
Neat.
Yeah, being creative helps a lot of things when it comes to anything mental. It keeps your brain occupied, just like they say, like they have that old saying, "Idle hands are the devil's plaything" or whatever.
Yes, you're right.
Basically the same thing. You know, when you're not doing anything, when you're idle, when your mind is empty, it kind of makes your brain go everywhere.
This is. There's so many bits and pieces into this thing. It's hard to keep track of everything.
No, I'm just spraying generally, and I'm just bloop. There you go.
Oh my gosh. I really respect the devs on this part of getting so much like attention to detail. You don't get that a lot. They didn't stray on it. They didn't even try to cut corners. They were like pipes everywhere.
Pipes everywhere.
It's literally all you need to know.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. This plate is almost... we're 99% done. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
so
we're really close. Really close. Oh, my gosh. It's just so much going on now that my brain's like, I want to move on.
Same thing here. That's why I'm going to focus on each plate individually now, because I'm noticing that I'm spraying it and then running away. Now I'm just going to focus until it's done. We're so close.
I have decorated my New York place with a few origami cranes, and people have left them sitting on top of the computer to monitor. Oh, you're in New York right now? You didn't tell me. What you doing? What you doing all the way out there in New York, Dragon? What you doing?
What the New York doing?
What the New York doing? Or did you just get a photo from your grandparents? Yeah, and for extra context, Dragon is like a really old friend of mine.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
okay,
I've
all
known
the
her for
done.
years.
Oh god. Now we have to do all this stuff. Oh god, I can see the dirt now. I hit tab finally for the first time, looking at the
New workplace. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I hit tab for the first time, looking at the center portion, and I was just like, oh, okay. I see what you mean.
So where you... Oh, maybe you can tell me later if you want to tell me where you're working these days. But if you want to answer, where do you work? Where can I find you? Where do you live? What's your address?
Yes. Where will you be in exactly 2 hours?
Will you be home? Will you be out in the world? I would like to talk to you. It's just like, please. Please stop talking. You creep.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Oh. I didn't see. I missed
Big
one of the
Hufflepuff energy there. Really? Is that
Big
how
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuffs think? Oh, is it because I was forgetful or I didn't read it right? I guess I am silly.
Ross says, it's something, not a question of skill or patience or bravery. Sometimes the decision to decide to want to design and make a game comes from a primal place of sheer annoyance. Like, no one has made this game that feels like extremely basic, with what seems like an extremely basic premise. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, it's like, why has nobody done this before type deal. Like, you want to be the first.
Oh, yeah.
And not that you want to be the first, but you want to make sure that that's out there. That's how... But see, I hear that's how games get made. It's just like, people are like, we want to do this, and it hasn't been done yet, so let's do it. That's how books are written.
Yeah,
too.
but it's also, like, really hard to know whether or not it's already been done. And if it's already been done, like, how do you improve upon that? How do you do it better?
Exactly.
That's a big thing that people don't ever consider when it comes to game design sometimes. It's just that, like, there's a lot of things that have already been done. How do you create something original with something that's already been done before?
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is just do it better. How do you do it better? You figure it out. There's a way. You just
See,
gotta
again, this
figure
is
it out.
why I think this is why I wouldn't be a great game designer, because I'm just. It's hard for me to think like, okay, cool. How do I make this better? And it's just I don't know.
ADHD takes control there. It is really hard to solo game design while having really high functioning ADHD. There's
I imagine so.
so many moments where I'm just like, all right, we're focused, we're on a project, and then like it gets complicated, and your brain's like, I'm bored. I want to do something else. We're almost done. No. And it just throws a table.
I want to watch TV / play a game.
I want to be lazy. I want to just
One
not.
of the OG roguelikes is called NetHack. I remember NetHack. For such a good reason, but as far as anyone can find, no one's made a classic roguelike like a cyberpunk hacking the mainframe sort of premise. Very annoying.
That's a cool idea. There was like a lot of ideas that I had gone through that I thought would be good games. Alright. Everything not appearing is just not appearing, so now we gotta figure out what's left.
Alright, let me pull up the list. One of the Shinra building exhaust pipes
Eh?
should be building. Let's see, I clicked on
There's
it.
so many of them, though.
I see it.
Huh. Be clean! Clean! Clean!
There
it
it
goes.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank
All right.
gosh.
Base walls times
Oh.
5. Jesus. Alright.
This small stuff in the nooks and crannies would be too annoying for me. Agreed. It's already super annoying. Holy
Yeah, the nooks
moly.
and cranny ones are the worst. I like the big the big buildings or the big vehicles. Those are the fun ones. Okay, so I've got the inner floor sections highlighted. I'm looking for that. Oh, these. Okay, these thingies. These. I was like stuck. I couldn't move past you for some reason.
You did
Pretty
the
funny.
base floor intersections? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, these little. I'm doing these
Okay.
little suckers right here.
Alright, so then I need to find the base walls.
Alright.
B for base walls.
I don't see what's missing
Oh.
from here. Oh, I see it. It's down here. There we go. That's one.
Alright, so the base walls. Oh, I see them.
Maybe down here.
So what the game is basically telling me is that I did a crap job. Very rude of you, but okay.
5 base walls. Oh, is that what you're doing now?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did a crap
Oh,
job.
what are these things?
Ew.
I didn't even know that these things had to be washed because they did look like they were done already.
Oh no, I was the one doing them.
You did a great job. What are you talking about? There's only 4 of them that need to be done.
It's still gross.
Oh, I see. They're up in the little crannies and vents and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's very
Really
annoying.
Yeah, like up underneath it where you have to kind of crouch all the way down. Oh, you're on the last one.
Oh, thank
Yay!
gosh,
Alright.
and now we get to marvel at our handiwork.
Yes! Yay!
Midgar is quite a sight, to be honest.
Yes. Especially when you're massive giants running around cleaning it.
I like big flats, and I cannot lie.
Alright, the next level is the Air Buster, but we'll have to do that on another stream. Air Buster's yet another boss. I'm sure you remember
I
it.
was really looking forward to the Air Buster.
That's okay, we'll do that next
We'll
Monday.
do it next Monday, but I hate you now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm very tired. You're very
Yeah,
tired.
I'm pretty exhausted too.
Yeah,
And
it is a lot.
that's okay. What we'll do is we'll do the Air Buster next week, and we'll also do Tomb Raider after we finish. I don't know if this is the last one or not, but we'll finish up Midgar, and then we'll finish up Tomb Raider, or we'll start Tomb Raider and
Absolutely.
do as much as we can.
This is wonderful.
Let's all go do our respective raids. If you want to drop off and chat with your guys before you raid, and I'll separate with mine.
Well, I
That was what we
actually want to see who else is like available for raid first.
Okay. No worries.
And there's like a lot of people right now. Al was.
I'm gonna put us in the just chatting screen while we're doing that.
Ooh, Fengi's playing Metroid Prime Remastered. I actually really like Metroid Prime. Yeah.
I feel bad because I haven't rated Feng in a while, but I haven't rated Zeracia in a while too, and I definitely want to rate Zeracia because I already said I was going to, and two, I will be playing with Fengi tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I will be promoting her stream tomorrow.
Very good. All right, well, we're gonna raid Fengi, and you have a lovely raid at Zeracia.
Yes, I will. Guys, if you are not following Fengi yet, please go follow Fengi. If you're into Metroid Prime, she's streaming that right now. Here is. Oh, thank you for welcoming me, bot. Here is her thing. Go watch her as well. We are going to raid Zeracia, so please stick around for the raid. Here's the raid message if you are a subscriber, and here's the raid message if you are free. In the meantime, on behalf of Joey and myself, thank you all for coming tonight. We had a lot of fun, right, Joey?
Absolutely.
Yes.
My head split in twain.
Next week we will do some more of this washing.
Yeah.
Where Ariel joins the janitorial crew with Joey to clean things.
Welcome to Hexford. Are you ready to not like life?
Okay, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming. Love you guys lots. Thank you for coming, Roha. And as always, keep shining. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to go ahead and wrap up our stream now. If you have not been following Ariel Aria at this time, I would really appreciate it if you'll go ahead and give them a follow. They are a lovely friend and a wonderful person, and I sincerely believe they need as much support as they can get, because they are very awesome people. And we're going to go ahead and raid Fengi at this time. Fengi is a cryptid VTuber. She's currently playing Metroid Prime Remastered, and I love Metroid Prime. So I really want to go ahead and send a big ol' raid her way. So we'll have a good time. I'll go ahead and get the raid stuff figured out right now. Fengi. There we go. Begin that. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed yourself, go ahead and leave a follow below. And thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Taz. Thank you, Dragon, Rasputin, and everybody else who walked in here. Y'all are wonderful and lovely people to have around. And to my Willockers out there, you are awesome. You make this channel real. Alrighty. Well, I'll go ahead and see y'all next time. And have a lovely day wherever y'all are going to. Alright? Remember, your mental health is important. Bye, boys.
Okay, cool. All right, Joey. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.